In the year 1997, the future is in chaos and turmoil. Mankind is on the brink of extinction. Brave survivors band together and build a time displacement apparatus to receive a signal from a parallel future. This transmission is the Wundercast.
There's one team that kicks ass. They're assembled. They're the Wundercast. Never back down from the brass. Always start first. Never finish last. Had a mock speed. Bit too fast. Oh no, they're out of gas. It's okay there. Just a podcast. They're the greatest. We're the
Welcome to the Wundercast, the official podcast of Wunderblog.com, the home of wrestling content for this episode. I am your host, Steven, and with me today is our non-binary champion, our fucking reigning, defending, undefeated undisputed Trials of Trivia champ. Since you started winning, you have not been defeated.
I have not lost.
Like for years, you're like Bruno Sammartino almost
I think
at this point.
Was it George that won the first one, and then every single one since then?
So let's do math. 2015 was George's year, and then I think 2016 was the next one. So from 2016 till now, that's 7 years. You're on Bruno Sammartino level.
I am really,
You're at the precipice.
I am unbeatable.
Well, D-Rock is
Amazing.
in the house.
In the house.
And
in my house.
And we are approaching the biggest week for wrestling of the year.
I'm stoked, man.
We got GCW Collective to fill out the day. We got a Supercard of Honor on Friday night. Well, before that, Wednesday Night Dynamite. Then we got Saturday and Sunday, 2 WrestleManias in between all the
we've got
collective coverage.
all the collectives.
Bloodsport. It's going down. And then finally on closing out on the following Wednesday, we have AEW back in New York.
Oh yeah.
For a huge show.
Big show.
And
big time stuff.
To celebrate all of the wrestling joy that we're about to consume.
Yes.
We're gonna watch a classic WrestleMania. This one isn't necessarily a classic.
It is a classic,
but it's not a classic.
It's a classic for the wrong reasons. Yeah. It's a classic. It's like probably the most hated on, at least WrestleMania. Like it's definitely not like.
I thought people hate WrestleMania 6 more. People appreciate right now WrestleMania 6.
WrestleMania 6 is like
Warrior.
I think that's kind of in the middle. Like I think people.
We're not watching WrestleMania 6. We're watching WrestleMania 9.
People kind of realize that like Hogan and Warrior was as good as it possibly could have been, and there's some other like pretty decent stuff. So it's not. I don't think it's definitely in like the bottom tier. But I don't think it's...
Okay, we're watching WrestleMania 9. We're watching it on the Peacock. We're going to press play in 3, 2, fun, boom. And we've gotten through the first block of ads. But there are ads in this because...
Yeah, I can see all the little yellow dots.
I don't think there's a...
one of the things about Peacock that I find so hilarious is they have found the genius move of making every time you pause, there's a fucking ad, which is hilarious. So here we are. We're at Caesar's Palace. So, of course, because we're at Caesar's Palace, we got to do it up big. We got to go full Roman theme. For Caesar's Palace. It's amazing. Everybody's in togas. It's the largest toga party in the world.
It's definitely giving Double or Nothing vibes.
Right,
the kids would say.
Right.
This paved the way. Gorilla Monsoon in a beautiful fucking toga.
That's
He's like got gold.
They've got some like good design work here, and
they got
Jim Ross is here.
The costumers
with a gigantic microphone that looks like a huge dildo.
It's a scepter.
Wow.
It's a scepter.
It's a scepter there. Yeah, that's a good explanation.
Yeah. Oh, show off the
gold
toes.
shoes. Yeah.
Oh shit! Put
Showing off
JR
the
on
leg.
Wiki Feet. He shows his boys off.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, those abs aren't real.
Great
JR.
shape. Yeah, those are good abs. Yeah.
You could make it in this industry, kid. You're a body guy.
Two tremendous main events. Well, yes, in a way, he's right, but it's not the ones he's talking about.
Yoko versus Bret Hart and the Mega Maniacs versus Money Inc.
The other main event is a thrown together tag team going for the tag titles because it's Hogan. That's the other main event for some reason. No other time is the tag titles. Well, maybe this year. Maybe this year. People are talking about this might be the most anticipated
tag
match since I don't even remember what
I can remember. If I had to throw another one out there from recent memory, I think the most anticipated tag match was that 4-way they did at WrestleMania when the Hardys returned.
The ladder match.
That was
The ladder match was. I feel like, but this one has so much story with it that it's like I don't know how long it's been since they put that much story.
As we're watching this, we don't know if Cody Rhodes will do the deal. Will become WWE champion.
That is true.
Or will he get beaten until
there's a legit chance, like
Crown Jewel.
Yeah. So we've got
Animals used elephants in many wars. We're learning history at this WrestleMania. Why can't the WWE be more educational like this?
Yeah, man. Because it's Jim Ross, Jim Ross in his prime. Prime Jim Ross is very informative.
Cancel this WrestleMania.
Very good on his feet. Very good at talking up the content instead of burying it.
Yo, Cleopatra got fucking big old hooters. Watch out.
Yeah, for real.
Who cast Cleopatra?
I think Jim Ross was just talking about the fourth Cleopatra is the one most often associated with Julius Caesar, so more history. The seventh Cleopatra, that's what he said.
There were multiple Cleopatras?
There were, yes, yeah.
I thought there was only one Cleopatra.
No, there's many Cleopatras.
Cleopatra's a title?
Sorta, yeah, I guess. I don't know that much about it, but.
Whoa.
We got Macho Man coming out on. What's he on? He's on the. What is this thing called? In Letterboxd. How fucking
doesn't exist?
Know where this is. Well, it's a trauma movie, and it's the release. It says 2023. It says it came out this year. So, and it's like this, shot on video, unrated, fucking nothing movie. So, I guess no one has noticed it yet and put it on TMDb, which is where they draw their shit from.
Drop the first review.
Yeah. Because I wanted to comment on it literally looks like, at least the beginning looks like behind the scenes footage of fucking people in literally the same Art the Clown outfit, the half and half, and you haven't seen his face, but it's all white here. So it's that's Art the Clown. They're literally in the costume shop that they were in. So.
Okay, go first line.
Okay.
And we're back. Audio malfunctions, but we're at 4 minutes and 12 seconds into WrestleMania 9 on the WWE. No, not WWE Network. On the Peacock Network.
On the cock.
On the cock, where WrestleMania 9 lives. So
Jim Ross just got done telling us about the Vestal versions, which are a very important part of this entrance for Randy Savage. On the Caravan is the word that I was thinking of. We're trying to think of.
And the Great Procession.
Yeah. There's the pageantry in this WrestleMania is actually pretty fun, and in a silly way, it's really cool.
So many extras.
Yeah.
It's like
everybody, even Howard Finkel is in a toga and a little leaf crown thingy.
This WrestleMania is like a cake, just over overdone with frosting.
Yeah, it's just like mostly frosting. Yeah, not a lot of cake. Although this first match is actually, and people look at it as like, oh, there's actually a good match on here, but even that good match has like a shitty ending. So, unfortunately, they couldn't even do one thing right.
So,
and we got a great commentary team. That's one thing that, like, even a bad pay-per-view, if you have a good commentary team, they make it enjoyable to watch, just to like, even if it's just to laugh at it.
to react with them, you know?
This is great. This is the most iconic visual from WrestleMania 9 is coming up right here. Bobby Heenan.
We got a hawk, we got a camel.
Bobby Heenan on a camel. Backwards. And selling it like so. He wants to talk to his camel. He's such a legend. Oh my god.
Rip a brain.
Yeah. All the chips are on the table. Randy Savage is like, he's definitely not good at commentary. Like, he's pretty bad at it. But he's also Macho Man. And so even in being bad at commentary, he's actually really entertaining just because he's so bad on his feet and like just like saying nonsense.
But he's just naturally entertaining.
But that's what he does. Yeah, yeah. Even saying nonsense, he's so entertaining.
Bobby, are you all right?
The physical comedy is great. It's why is he falling over?
Oh no!
So that he can show his butt. Literally showing ass. That's how it's done, kids.
Yo, those were very like, I didn't know that people were wearing
sedan. That's what it's called.
Colored underwear in the past. Yeah.
Yeah, that was.
Did they have colored underwear in Caesar's past? Not accurate.
They have natural color dyes.
That's not accurate. Dock that man's pay. He's not in giving.
The rest of his outfit is gorgeous. All the outfits are fucking amazing in this. We should have Danielle reviewing this with us.
Yeah,
the outfits are so.
It's a fashion show, especially too. Like Macho's like wrist tape around his hands is even like
the whole
special.
patterning around his jacket is.
It also gives like Versace vibes, you know.
Oh yeah, I see that. So our first match is actually pretty good. It's Shawn Michaels,
Finkus
Maximus. They have JR like announce that he's for tonight he's Finkus Maximus, and he has this goofy smile on his face. We kind of glossed over it. But so here's Shawn Michaels in his like. This is probably the most underrated era of Shawn Michaels, or maybe not underrated because I feel like
Intercontinental
hardcore fans are like recognize the greatness of this era, but like the old school heel, the Shawn is gay years of like him just being this brash, cocky, everybody hates him, but he's so charismatic that eventually people start cheering him.
I was seeing Marty Jannetty responding to a Facebook post where he's like, "I'm tired of getting asked questions." On if me and Shawn Michaels were gay or ever had a fling together. We shared a hotel room many times, but we were never gay together, unfortunately. Sorry, you guys.
Wow. That's a shame, but yeah, that's also really hilarious that so many people have asked him that.
That's why the Rockers really broke up. Broken hearts.
Against Tatanka. Now, I think I did some research into this, and I think he is actually Native American. As vaguely racist as this gimmick still is in its own way, I think he actually is Native American.
So what an amazing rub for Tatanka's career. I didn't know he had.
Yeah, no, I mean he
gets a WrestleMania match versus Shawn Michaels, Mr. WrestleMania.
In this era, well, he's definitely not Mr. WrestleMania.
Yeah, but still, he's in the legacy.
Yeah, he's opening WrestleMania. No, he was like a moderately big deal in this era of WWF. Like he had the whole gimmick of like at the end of the match powering up and shrugging everything up. Like he had his own version of the Hogan like power. He would do the little rain dance thing or whatever the fuck it is.
A reverse Trail of Tears.
Yeah. He just no sells everything, but like he also actually loses matches. So
yeah, check it. Check how you look in the belt, John.
And Tatanka's look, like, I don't know if I can even speak with any authority on how racist it may or may not be, but it looks good from a, in a vacuum sort of perspective. The red hair and the garb and everything, the tassels.
So Luna and is that Sherry?
Yeah, that's Sensational Sherry.
So they're gonna lock up,
which is interesting because I don't know what happened between WrestleMania 8 and WrestleMania 9, but WrestleMania 8, Shawn Michaels also opened that show against Tito Santana, and Sensational Sherry is in his corner. So I don't know what happened in the following year to where she is like. But they're also like the announced team is talking right now about like, oh, it's kind of a will they, won't they? Whose side is she on? Or maybe it's just Heenan that's saying that and they're saying like, what are you talking about? But it's an interesting dynamic for sure. But also like these two guys can fucking go. And it's actually really good.
Tatanka doing the thing.
Yeah, he loves, that's like his phrase. His go-to like filler phrase for when he doesn't know what to say. Do the thing, doing the thing.
It works for every occasion.
It does. It really, yeah. Because it's always appropriate. There's always a thing that's being done.
This crowd is like half paying attention.
Yeah, right. They're
still settling.
That's another sort of staple of this era of wrestling at times, especially like an event like this. Like the craziest example of it that I've seen is there's a WCW, I think it's called Hog Wild.
Yeah.
Where the whole pay-per-view is at a motorcycle convention.
Yeah.
And everyone there.
They're at the Sturgis bike rally, which is still going on to this day.
Oh, really?
It was a huge story during COVID times because
shit,
everyone got COVID when the Sturgis bike rally. No. And Jericho went to Sturgis to perform for them.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
With his band.
But yeah, so like, and everyone there is just doesn't care about anything except they want to see Hulk Hogan. All they care about is seeing Hulk Hogan. So like, and there's this like famous match like Chris Benoit against Dean Malenko in front of this crowd that just could not give two shits.
It's a 5-star match.
It's like a 5-star match, and like no one fucking cares. I think they might even be booing at one point, but mostly they're just like not making any noise at all. They're just like wandering around doing other shit.
Aaron Michaels.
Oh, look at that.
Arm drag.
Into the arm drag.
Oh, shit. Arm drag mania is running wild on WrestleMania now.
And a nice drop kick. See, yeah, man. Tatanka was fucking, he was legit back in the day. Yeah, that Michaels, his selling, like, that's the thing about heel Michaels too, is like, he's so good at selling in a way that makes him look like a doofus, like on purpose. Like he's so good at that, at showing ass in like spectacular ways. She's cowering away from Cherry. She's just grimacing. Luna's such a legend, man. She's so great.
There we go. We're doing the do the thing counter. We're at 2.
Bottom line. He's doing the thing.
We're at 2 so far.
There's no way we can count though, because we're talking over it, and
No,
I can't read that fast.
I'm keeping track.
You're keeping track of it.
This is the most important part now.
The do the thing count.
To get an accurate count on the do the things. And when they asked me why I did it, I was just doing the thing.
It's true. It's true though. But yeah, look at this.
I would be down
As fuck.
if they ever did an outdoor double or nothing.
That would be cool.
You know, do they have a football stadium over there now?
Yeah, I don't know. Could they fill a football stadium or like have like a tennis stadium or something like Arthur Ashe?
I don't know. I think double or nothing. You should go big.
Someday, probably.
I think that's where they're. If I were AEW, I would try to make every double or nothing bigger than the last one.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, it's literally called double or nothing. So,
and that's like, I mean, that's kind of what they wanted to do with WrestleMania, and like, it didn't work out that way. Like, it's interesting to see where WrestleMania like started becoming something that they could put in stadiums.
mhm.
And then stopped being something that could put in stadiums, and then started being again, and like ever since, like I think 22 was the last one that was in like a basketball arena, and the rest have been stadiums ever since. It's gotten that big, you know. But
Oh, we got 3.
Do the thing like
I'm counting that. A thing and done, which is a verb.
yeah, no,
form
it's
of do.
every form of it. Because sometimes he'll just yell out, "Doing the thing." But yeah, like they did WrestleMania 3 at the Silver Dome was like the biggest ever until 32. And then for a while, I think the next one they did that was a stadium was WrestleMania 8 in Indiana. And then after that, it was MSG. It was, I don't think they're.
And it's back. And it's back.
And it's back.
Hey, this is gonna be a choppy commentary, apparently.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm sorry.
And
We're
so
happy.
and then the next, I can just continue my point. The next one after 8, I think, was 17, and then there's a couple more. I think until 23. I don't think there's another one. I might be wrong about that. That stretch between 17 and 23. There might be one more, but 23 until present day, it's been all stadiums. So it's interesting to see how it like ebbs and flows, and like it didn't necessarily get bigger every year, like obviously they couldn't get any bigger than WrestleMania 3 for a while, but
So right around this time for the company, WWE, WWF, they had just come off of the steroid trials
oh yeah,
with the federal government.
this is not the most lucrative or
Yeah,
You
that's
know.
like this is. I think
not doing great business.
I think that's why they're going so big on like the pageantry on
Right.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
They're kind of covering up for.
And the new generation is kind of just coming up, like they're not quite there. That's why Hulk Hogan once again main events this WrestleMania unceremoniously.
Well,
This is the last one though.
I kind of think that's interesting now from a modern perspective, just because we just saw Stone Cold.
Yeah,
like, kind of
going back to the well.
Sort of do the same thing where he's like secretly main event.
Right.
Wink, wink. Remember main event WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Although in Stone Cold's, Stone Cold didn't give him a 15-second match like
Right, exactly. Yeah, no, he actually did a thing.
And I'm sure Hogan made sure to get paid twice this night. Like,
Oh, sure,
brother.
two whole fucking matches.
I better get 2 checks.
Yeah.
Oh, shoulder breaker.
And
That was
I
sick.
mean, and this is also like right before Hogan bolts for WCW too.
Yeah.
You know, like by WrestleMania 10, he's gone.
Yeah. Hogan's got the acting bug right now, and he's looking to work as little as possible for the most amount of money.
Yeah. I'd be interested to revisit the small window of Hogan being Hulk Hogan babyface in WCW. Because that's not people, people don't necessarily think of that, or I don't at least think of that when I think of Hogan in WCW. I think of Hollywood. But he had like 3 years or so where he was still just Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, I've seen a little bit of it, and he had that. He was fighting with the Giant again. They were trying to bring that magic back.
Yeah, totally.
And he did a ridiculous match with the Hulk Hogan monster truck. That they had like a monster truck match. Oh my
god, monster
as their
truck
main event.
Match?
Yeah.
What is a monster truck match?
There are just 2 monster trucks that are decorated like, I believe it's the Giant and Hulk Hogan.
Like their faces or
like their theme.
Their theme, yeah.
I think the Hulk Hogan one has like a bandana and like a fist or something.
Yeah.
And they just like basically just hired a monster truck show to do a monster truck show, but with Hulk Hogan and the Giant monster trucks.
Nice.
And then that was a part of the storyline for the main event.
So, that's also kayfabe, were those trucks them?
No, they did not transmute those bodies into metal and get forged into trucks. And this is also the same era as like it'll be a match commentary for that one match. And we're back.
We're like half talking about it and half not talking about it anyway. So.
And we're back. And just to have fun with the audience, we haven't had any more doing the things. We're at 3 do the things. And I have no idea what this podcast is going to sound like, audience.
22:48 right now.
We're still in Shawn Michaels versus Tatanka.
Yeah, no, I don't think this is going to be one of those that you can line up with the.
Well, it's already fucked with the commercials.
It's totally,
So we're going to pause with the commercials. So you guys have to deal with them, maybe.
Yeah.
We're just going to talk. This is us talking for many hours
let's talk
about wrestling.
While we're watching this,
while WrestleMania 9.
WrestleMania 9.
No longer a commentary track.
Let's just talk wrestling.
Audio experience as Shawn Michaels drop kicks Tatanka.
Yeah, now we're going to start calling them matches.
I really want Tatanka to win this match.
For what?
To win.
Tatanka to win?
I want to see Tatanka win the IC title at WrestleMania 9. I don't know what's gonna happen, but I want to win.
He's also at this point he's like on an undefeated streak. So he's like it's a whole thing.
Goldberg right here?
So he's got a whole. Well, that was like kind of a somewhat common gimmick for a guy that they're pushing to have like an undefeated streak where they just roll through local jobbers.
Yeah.
Basically, but he's on an undefeated streak. They're making like a thing out of it.
There's a great streak that I recently learned about that they did in WWE, where when Teddy Long was a manager, he had a team called Thuggin' and Buggin', and they did the White Boy Challenge, so they would just like have squash matches for weeks with all these little white boy jobbers. Right? And you just beat the fuck out of them.
That's amazing.
And then the last night of the White Boy Challenge, the last white boy that came to answer the challenge was Goldberg.
Oh fuck!
And Goldberg just destroyed him. And I'm like, that's a genius, like long setup.
That is a great setup for a streak to break an undefeated streak. You get Goldberg. That's genius. It's on different levels.
Did you see that graphic that's going around? Now that Goldberg's a free agent, they made this graphic of Goldberg is all elite. No. But it's a graphic of Goldberg is all elite, the all elite graphic.
Oh yeah.
But it's like Goldberg's picture of Ryback.
I remember like when I first started like following WWE again after a long hiatus in like what was it
2010, 2011?
13, I think it was the year of The Rock and
2012. 2012.
that was 2013. Yeah.
Mr. J was watching NXT on Hulu.
Oh, that's
and we were laughing at him like, what a loser. Watching WWE developmental.
NXT at the time was laughable as fuck. We should do a whole series on the original Hulu NXT because it's so dumb and so ridiculous, and it's kind of actually.
And then the irony is that wrestling got so much better, and Mr. J was like, "No,
yeah, fuck that shit.
This is once a year. I can't get invested like I did with Hulu NXT."
Nah. Always doing the thing.
And really, also what helped reawaken our love for wrestling was
bleeding from the mouth too.
Going to see wrestling at the Miami-Dade County Youth Fair.
Yeah,
what's
going on right now?
We saw NXT.
I don't think there's wrestling.
They weren't NXT then; they were FCW.
Right.
We saw
Paige. We saw
the son of Ricky the Dragon Steamboat who never made it.
We saw Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
We met Ricky the Dragon Steamboat.
We got a picture.
We saw the NWA champion. Saw the NWA champion Cyrus.
Oh man,
he was in the main event.
I was trying not to mention it.
He was in the main event, baby. The Funkasaurus. It was
Fox News' favorite wrestler.
It was Funkasaurus with Xavier.
Woods
as Purple Rain.
Purple Rain. Oh my god.
A random ass tag team.
That's right. Again, I don't even know.
I can't remember who they were facing because they just.
Oh, we saw the Luke Harper and Eric Rowan too at the time. Remember? Yeah, I remember the red beard. I was like, oh my god, look at these fucking guys. They look so insane. I love them.
Wow, that's crazy. I kind of like vaguely remember that, but I don't like.
We got to see Brody Lee one time.
The late great
Brody Lee.
I'm kind of pissed that they're calling it the Shatter Machine again and not the Big Rig. Like,
oh yeah,
you're naming a move after a dead person. That's it. It has to be that move forever. Like, you can't go back. The original name?
The Shatter Machine?
Yeah.
It was named after.
No, the Big Rig.
The Big Rig.
They couldn't use the term Shatter Machine, and they only recently got the copyright for it. Which is why they said it recently. Because WWE owned it, I think.
So wait, what?
Their finisher.
I'm confused.
Their finisher was called the Shatter Machine, correct?
Yeah.
FTR's finisher was the Shatter Machine when
Yes.
they were the Revival.
When they were, yes.
When they came to AEW,
they couldn't use it.
They couldn't use that term because it was copyrighted still by WWE.
Okay.
So they called it something else that no one remembers anymore. And then when Brody Lee died, they changed the name to the Big Rig because that was his nickname.
Because that was his nickname. Okay,
so
Big
they
Rig.
named it in honor of him.
Okay.
And now that they have the rights to Shatter Machine again, they're going back to Shatter.
They're going back to it on AEW?
When they hit it on the gun, they hit it last time they were on TV.
They said Shatter Machine?
They said
I fucking didn't even realize
yes. Excalibur
Wow.
followed the Shatter Machine. In like a very pointed way.
And it wasn't a mistake or anything?
No, it seemed like a very pointed
Oh
thing.
wow. That's crazy. Yeah, what the fuck? Taking away that tribute?
This match is so long.
It's it's really
For
good.
a crowd that has barely carried a moment.
Yeah, right.
Like they were like kind of like slowing down.
They got him into it.
Tatanka did it.
No, he didn't.
What?
Well, he sort of did. I think we missed what happened, yeah.
DQ?
Shawn Michaels grabbed the ref. That's the finish. And the ref disqualifies him.
Yo, Tatanka killed this ref.
Yeah.
Just like
even
America was stolen.
Even this amazing match gets ruined by this horrible ending.
This is a history lesson.
That makes no sense.
This is a history lesson, kid. The Native American community will get robbed by the white man every chance.
It's true. But sadly, it's true.
Don't get excited.
He's so like it's total nonsense, but it's so great. He won the match. He's still undefeated. I consider that he's a cougar. According to Bobby Heenan, if you win a match, but the title doesn't change hands, you lost. Bobby's all about the gold, all about the money.
It's about results.
That was the goal. That was the end goal. And
no one cares that Shawn Michaels won.
No one, no.
No one's even booing him.
No, Shawn Michaels didn't win.
No, but he's walking out. No one's booing him.
Yeah, right. They don't even care.
Oh, and they do a tomahawk chop
what
for him?
He did. To get disqualified.
Oh,
here we go.
Here we go.
Here's the real match.
Oh, snap. That's how
Classic scoop slam. Look at that. Gorgeous. And then she runs away from Tatanka.
So Tatanka, you didn't get the belt, and your manager just got her ass beat.
He did lose. He did. He's not undefeated anymore.
It's over.
It's over. The streak is over.
So should he get a rematch?
He should.
On every house show for the next month.
Exactly right. Yeah.
Next 4 to 6 months. Because that's exactly what happens to Hogan.
Yeah, I mean with
Hogan's record, he just has this same match at house shows of Money Inc. versus the Mega Maniacs for the rest of his championship run. Until he drops it at the King of the Ring
and
back
just
to Yoka.
wins every single time. It's I mean it's really interesting, like should we keep talking? This is a commercial.
Yeah, this is that commercial about the Jewish population in the US. And anti-Semitism is very bad, people. And you shouldn't do anti-Semitism.
Shouldn't do an anti-Semitism. Oh my god.
And we try very hard on this podcast not to be anti-Semitic. So yeah. I actually think you could write a great essay, somebody on MJF and Jewish stereotypes and Jewish athletes.
Yeah, you were showing me some of that
and
stuff.
how, what it means to be Jewish and be a heel. Like, I think there's a lot of interesting layers that MJF works with when it seems that his presentation is so like repetitive and simple. I don't think it is. I think it's the opposite.
Interesting.
Well, it's a hairy Julius.
Yeah, he's got the neck beard going. It's a little...
Hot and heavy.
Another great look.
This is too sexy.
The wardrobe is so on point in this WrestleMania. In terms of wardrobe, this has to be considered one of the greatest WrestleManias of all time.
As far as costuming.
So there you go.
As far as costuming.
The redeeming values. Oh, look who it is. The Steiner, the young Michigan jacket Steiner brothers. I love them. It's such a cool, like, I don't know. I like the gimmicks. I like the they're just Letterman. They're wrestlers. They're,
like, big strong brothers.
Real, like, wrestlers. To some extent. And the dog face gremlin, of course. Gotta get some barks in there. Oh, check this out. This is fucking...
The head shrinkers.
The head shrinkers.
Versus the Steiners, and the head shrinkers don't even get an entrance?
Yeah, they're nothing. They're just
why don't they get an entrance?
They're a mid team at this point.
But this is WrestleMania, they're gonna get TV.
Yeah, they don't get.
This is horrible.
And Bill Alfonso's a rep, you saw that?
This is the showcase of the Immortals. They didn't get an entrance.
Because This is a
This
Steiner
is
Brothers.
racism.
This is a Steiner Brothers.
We're
show.
watching an active hate crime right now.
It's all about the Steiners. No one cares about Rikishi when he was a little baby.
These people don't care. These people are hot. This is a bad idea. Vegas is too hot
it's
for this.
so hot.
People are melting.
These people are in the direct sunlight in Las Vegas in
Did this guy just
April?
come? That we just saw a sign. Somebody came to Vegas with a sign that said New York City loves the Steiner Brothers.
He's representing the whole city, apparently.
They sent a representative to this event. So are the head shrinkers a part of the bloodline?
I think they're part of the family of the Hanoi family.
Bloodline family.
Because Rikishi is one of them. One of the head shrinkers.
Oh, he's a lot smaller though.
Yeah, he's a lot smaller.
He's a lot smaller. Holy
He's
shit.
lean, he's mean. And this dude, I love this dude.
I think that's Alpha.
Yeah, he's great. I forget people's names. I'm high.
It's either Alpha or Sika. 50-50 chance I'm right.
Yeah.
You can see the shades of Rikishi's big ass.
Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. But
Check
he's
it
like,
out.
he's muscular, he's
Speaking of
lean and built.
a young Oos, the Oos factory, from his balls, from at least 3 good wrestlers. I love the 90s fucking checker print
Oh yeah, totally.
gear.
That's such a great for wrestling. It's such a great aesthetic, I think.
Neon checker. We should take the
There
bug
should
aesthetic to just neon.
There
checker
should be
print.
more guys that just show up in like old school 90s like patterned wrestling gear. Like I think Rick has like tiger print or something, like multicolored tiger print, it looks like. I only got a quick shot of it, but I love that. I love that aesthetic. Anybody that shows up with like an old school aesthetic, I'm already like, yeah, I'm on board. Let's do this. Like the Outrunners. I'm so excited for more Outrunners to be on television.
I always loved the Wolverines as a name for a team.
Yeah,
Because
that's a badass name. Yeah.
locally, the Belen High School was the Wolverines, and my brothers
Oh,
went
yeah.
there. And then in the 90s, Wolverine was the coolest.
Yes.
He's still an idea of a team with him as their mascot.
I wonder if that's. I've always kind of liked. For some reason, I've always kind of liked the Michigan Wolverines. Like mostly football, but like even like a little bit in basketball too. Like Fab Five or was it the Fab Five or the Fab Four? No, the Fab Four was the Beatles, I think. Fab Five was fucking that was a super team, man, and they didn't even win the championship. Juwan Howard, Chris Webber, fucking and like I think it was like 2 other guys. Maybe it was the Fab Four.
Whoa, Air Steiner? Double flight?
Yeah, check this out.
Holy
They're
shit.
standing on the ropes, man. That's like athleticism right there.
Oh!
For a double clothesline. Yeah, man. The old school Steiners were so good. Such a cool tag. Like, such a cool, like, super simple, but super cool gimmick. And just, like, a couple of really cool dudes. That are,
Surprised
like,
Vince didn't.
that's how he psychs him back up. He just
Smash
slams
everything
the
together.
fucking melons together.
He didn't get a concussion. I'm sorry.
The meeting of the minds. That's all it is. You gotta strategize.
I'm surprised.
Look at
Vince-
that. That's so cool. That like
Yeah.
multicolored, like pastel, not pastel,
It's like tropical or something.
but it's like that scribbly kind of pattern, which is also very 90s.
I'm surprised Vince never tried to like. Their names are
Or
Steiner.
it's like branches of like
Why can't they be
Like palm
Frankensteiners?
Frankensteiners.
And they both wear like bolts into their neck,
Nah,
and they wrestle with bolts in their neck.
Well, that's where the Frankensteiners originated. It's a Frankensteiner. That was his move.
Yeah, that should be the whole gimmick.
Off the top rope, I think. Frankenstein. Crazy. For a guy his size, that was like, especially in those days, when nobody that size
Yeah, they were.
did that shit.
High flying was not what it is now.
Yeah.
Where it's like every other wrestler goes up the
Yeah,
top
like
rope.
Brian Cage and guys like that. It's just like do all kinds of crazy stuff. Jeff Cobb. Get to see him coming up this Wednesday. Tomorrow. Tomorrow. It's not going to be tomorrow when this is released, but
There we go. Thank you. Give them something.
yeah, no, they get. I mean, this is an actual match. This is a good match.
Oh,
If I remember, this is even longer than the last match. I think this is like a really long match, if I'm remembering this correctly.
Wrestlemania's padded.
It's a little, yeah. I mean, well, but this is I don't think any of the other matches were that long. But the first two matches are like good. I mean, this one I don't remember how good this one is exactly, but it's it's the Steiners, it's Rikishi, it's it's a pretty good match.
What do you mean you have to admit? Did you do it? Did you?
That's another times where he just word salads things, and it's like he's trying to just like fill air.
No, but it's genius. He makes
phrases.
it more. He makes it more dramatic. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got to admit, it's like a fucking way
like,
more
whoa.
fucking dramatic. Shakespearean.
He has feelings about it.
Oh, backbreaker.
Nice bracket.
Second backbreaker of the night.
Well, there was just one like a few seconds ago, wasn't there? That he did that like double underhook backbreaker.
Oh, that counts as backbreaker.
Yeah, it's a backbreaker. Brooks back. If your back gets broken, backbreaker.
The backbreaker.
Double headbutt. He could not have kicked out of that. They had the match won right there. The head shrinker. What a hit. That was more than an insult right there.
Barefoot. That's got this a little bit smelly too. It's barefoot right in his face.
Did you? I listened to the John Moxley podcast that just dropped today.
Oh, with Renee.
Yeah, where he's being interviewed and stuff. And one of the most interesting things about it is he's talking about how Marina Shafir is like so good at blood sport.
Oh, for real.
And what a great match he was talking about her having with Masha Slamovich.
Oh shit, yeah.
And he was saying that when he was watching her in Bloodsport, she chose not to wear shoes or not wearing. So he was like obsessed with like looking at her footwork and seeing how good her footwork was.
Oh, wow.
And it was very interesting because he basically was saying that, he thinks that she has everything that she needs already to like work. She just has to like learn all the things that you get just by like performing like a lot of reps.
Yeah.
And that's why they're developing the house show
Yeah.
circuit to help get these people reps.
Yeah, no, that's smart.
And he was also talking about sending people over to Revolver.
Oh, nice.
Because I didn't know that, but apparently Sammy Callahan runs Revolver. Or is
really?
involved with
I didn't know that either.
promoting it.
That's cool.
So he's trying to get all the AEW guys to get more reps.
Nice. Yeah. That's definitely, especially for the young guys, the young people. That's huge.
It's interesting because I think like, obviously as an outsider to this profession, like you have a limited bump card. So you obviously don't want to bump all the time.
Right, exactly, yeah.
But you have to get in enough reps
Mm-hmm.
to learn the fucking skills. So, like, basically, your success in this industry is based on how quickly you learn
Right.
and how, you know, if you learn enough before you, like, basically blow out your bump card and use all your bumps. And
Mick Foley just played fucking hopscotch with that formula.
Yeah. He was like, the only way to get big was to destroy your bump card.
Yeah.
But
like through the bump card.
But like Stone Cold, his like, he shouldn't have been wrestling for probably like, you know, for years, but he didn't. He kept wrestling.
Yeah.
Like, if Stone Cold had actually taken a break after Owen Hart broke his neck,
oh wow,
would he have returned 7 years later?
Oh man,
fully healed.
I mean, that's
and
like
had a run with.
That's like how
the next generation.
That's like how like Shawn Michaels and even like Triple H have done similar things to that. I mean, Shawn Michaels especially, like he after he took time off after WrestleMania 14, after he dropped the belt to Austin, so he was having like back issues, I think. He was gone for like a while.
I think like 2.5 years.
Yeah, before he like kind of had this resurgence later in his career.
So yeah, there's a fine line between like, you know, pressing things while you're hot and then also like giving yourself time to heal so that you can have a second run or something.
Yeah, for sure. I can't imagine doing those calculations for my body. Oh shit. We have breaking news. Non-wrestling news. Our very own Dwayne Wade is now a basketball Hall of Famer.
Whoa. Dwayne Wade.
Him, Dirk Nowitzki,
Boo.
Paul Gasol,
Boo.
Tony Parker, Becky Hammond, and Greg Popovich.
The
Our
Pops,
class.
man.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Of course, you gotta put Pops in.
Is Tim Duncan already in?
I'm sure he is. He must be. Yeah, still like look at this. This match is still going on. This is a long ass match.
I can't believe it. It's just they started off like with such a hard hitting fast offense. It felt like it was gonna be
There's just
over any second.
But these are like probably two of the only teams that can do that hard hitting style for this long. You know, the Steiners just fucking destroy people. Like they would fuck people up. People would quit the business because they saw their name next to the Steiners.
Another interesting thing Moxley said was that he wants to surprise people.
Ooh. Oh yeah, I saw that.
And
clip
that he doesn't want to do anything like that's based on a formula or anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why in his Texas death match with Hangman,
why he tapped out.
No, all of that, and that's why he pulled out the brick.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, in another match, they would have like brought out the brick and like done a whole bunch of stuff with it.
Hoop-de-doo, yeah.
But I just wanted it to be so fast that if you weren't
and fucking like wave around the brick, and you know, yeah, it's so true. It's a really interesting commentary.
Pause it real quick. How much time has passed in the show?
So much in the whole show.
Yeah.
We're almost at an hour. It's 48 minutes, going on 49.
Okay.
And we've had 2 matches plus the introductions. Oh man, that was he barely got him over on that belly to belly, that overhead belly to belly, man. It was so ubiquitous in those days, but it's so dangerous, especially on a big guy like that. Oh, that was just about the sorriest Frankensteiner. And he wins off of that, off the worst Frankensteiner. Wow. Yeah, man, I'm like this WrestleMania, it's like not as bad, you know. Even the worst WrestleMania is super entertaining, right? But this is surprisingly good for the reputation it has. Surprisingly entertaining. Oh no! Doink got a hold of the Julius Caesar. Oh my! I love Doink. I'm sure I've talked about this on here before, but I love Doink so much. It's like the worst, best '90s wrestling garbage. I love it.
I remember first discovering Doink when I was playing the video game and he was in it, and I was like so creeped out by him, even in a video game.
He is really creepy.
Doing static to the fucking
the best and
pulling
the
out
best
giant hammers.
By far the best Doink was creepy heel Doink, who hated children, would go out of his way to terrorize children, and did stupid shit like this. Oh my god, this is my favorite part. Where do you hear them saying he took his own arm off? He took his own arm off. Vince McMahon is yelling, he took his own arm off, and he's beating Crush with it. And Randy Savage is like, I think it's a cast. I got Crush. Crush was, I can't believe how much of a thing Crush was. This is one of those things that could only get over in the 90s. He's just this like bro dude who like might be a surfer, and he's big and muscly, and he beats the fuck out of people. And it's just, yeah.
I don't know this original gimmick. I know him later when he's in the DOA.
Yeah,
He's the head of the DOA.
That's what I think. That's the kind of the last thing they really did with him, for the most part.
That's what I remember him from.
But no, he was like Kona Crush, and he was Hawaiian, and then he eventually was just like a surfer, and then he was just like this like bro dude who was just big and strong and beat people up. And then that's when he was becoming babyface.
As we watch this ad for the WWE, let us advertise Ad Infinitum's album. It's currently available right now
Into
at
the
Bandcamp
Void.
for
Out now
$5.
on Bandcamp.
Link is in the description. Check out some independent music.
I wrote, recorded, mixed, and produced the whole thing on an iPhone in GarageBand, and it's surprisingly high quality considering that fact. So
I think you should do some TikToks to promote that. You know?
yeah, I should
show like how you build the song.
Yeah, yeah. I noticed on TikTok they have like you can do like I think the longest you can do is like a 10-minute video that you can do. So you can do some longer.
That's where music blows up is on TikTok.
Oh yeah. Oh
like
shit.
Half the music industry is on TikTok.
Definitely get on that.
All the music industry is on TikTok.
Yeah. Rush, he does this thing. Wow. The kids love the Crush.
He's like shit thing.
Yeah.
Like
basically, yeah, without
having cool makeup.
Uh-huh.
Oh god.
Yeah, he's just
This feels so cursed.
He's just muscles. But the fucking if you were a 7-year-old in the early 90s, you'd love this shit too. Like this is like 90s child crack.
Welcome to our commentary track for Crush versus Doink, the most anticipated WrestleMania match of all time.
Look at that mullet, dude. That is a gnarly mullet. That's like very nice. Is Doink out there? Did he get an intro?
Okay, and we persevere through audio malfunctions.
Doing this.
I thought this was gonna make our lives easier the way I'm recording this time, and I only made it worse. And I didn't follow my own rules and bring you a bunch of backup things to record because I was so confident that this would make everything so much better and easier.
And it's the worst.
And the Remember Kids this week is gonna be Remember Kids. Don't listen to yourself.
Don't listen
Your past self is always correct. Your like immediate past self is never correct.
Oh my god.
You need to pull from ancient wisdom, as Crush does when he headbutts.
He's got a sunset on his lower back.
I love that Doink has like back pockets. Like
Oh yeah, he's got the
illusion,
full
illusion of back pockets.
Yeah. And they're like polka dotted like hobo clown pockets.
Yeah.
Or are they dice? They might be dice.
I think they're pockets.
No,
No.
they're not dice.
Yeah, they just got polka dots on.
There's yeah.
Yeah, Doink creeped me out as a kid. There's something about his eyes that are very unsettling.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's done his homework. He's scientific as well. That's what we need.
Yeah, Doink.
Scientific wrestling.
Well, that's true though. Like, Doink is actually a really good wrestler. That's the thing.
Well, I thought they were saying Rush was a scientific.
No, not Crush. They're not talking about Crush. They're talking about Doink. And he is. He is actually a pretty good wrestler. I don't know if there's like a greatest matches of Doink, but I should check it out.
Sounds like an oxymoron.
I would be into checking that out. Just look it up.
You have the power. So Crush is a Hawaiian? They're billing him as the big man.
It's like a
from Hawaii.
Hawaiian
So he's
surfer
a
dude.
Hawaiian surfer dude.
basically.
Gimmick. At 315 pounds. Because that's what I always think of when I think of surfers.
Yeah, definitely. There's a Bam Bam versus Doink match that's apparently pretty cool. That's all I found so. Wrestling Challenge 1994.
Doink getting choked on the ropes.
Whoa!
And then getting the slingshotted away.
Slingshot. I love how bad the subtitles are. Like sometimes they're just not even close. It's really hilarious.
It's so depressing.
It is. It is
You
also
think
depressing.
This
Yeah.
billion-dollar corporation wouldn't just, go on AI
Automatic
software
generate. Yeah.
to do their. I
Subtitles.
think they'd be giving them time and love this deserves.
There's a few subscription services that really like drop the ball a lot with their subtitles, and a lot of it, some of it, it's like the cheap ones that like maybe I can forgive that with like Shudder or Screenbox or Trauma or anything like that, but I've seen subtitles in like Netflix shit. The fucking remember we were talking about the invitation the other day.
Mm-hmm.
There's 2 different times in that film where the subtitles say that one of the characters said fuck when they didn't say fuck, and it like becomes an R-rated movie because of the subtitles, basically. Even though it's PG-13, but like they say fuck, they don't say fuck though.
Pile driver. Oh man,
that
did not look like a fake pile driver at all.
Don't pile driver. A la Mick Foley. Perfectly executed. Kicked in the chest cavity. You're kicking him right in that fucking big ass hole in his chest.
First to get into the post. Like the clown being
Admonished by the referee. Sounds like something your parents do. You're getting admonished.
I feel like the product's so much more educational.
I know, right?
Like I'm like learning great vocabulary words. I'm watching wrestling.
Well, it's definitely
Not just Michael Cole being like stupendous.
Yeah, right, exactly. Well, it's I think they were very intentional about gearing it towards children specifically, and whoever else is into wrestling is gonna fucking. Obviously, there's not only children in this audience; it's mainly adults.
You know what kids love? Kids love Cleopatra.
Yeah, don't talk. All 7 different Cleopatras.
They love virgin vessels.
So yeah, they love those Vestal virgins. Yeah, that's
Vestals, sorry.
Vestal virgins. I don't even know what that means, honestly. And I'm not gonna look it up. So
Oh,
I'm not a slave to a world that doesn't exist.
crush fucking. I think he might crush him.
Oh, that's his gimmick. Crushes. I think they did a pre-tape with him one time where he crushes a car at a car wash. It doesn't sound that funny as I describe it, but it's so hilarious.
At a car wash. At a crush wash.
A crush wash, yeah.
I wonder. I think Randy Savage main evented WrestleMania 8.
He was part of the double main event of WrestleMania 8, but they didn't go on last.
Oh, okay.
Him and Ric Flair
But
had
it's-
an all-timer match for the WWF title, and then Hogan fought Sid Justice.
It's just weird that 1 year later he's got to commentate.
Yeah, there was like a whole era where I don't know if he was like going through injury problems or other problems or whatever, but he was a commentator for a number of years. Mr. Perfect also was a commentator for a couple of years.
Russ don't care about the big 3 now. He's remembering the pain back.
He crushes your head.
No, protect your
It's
skull.
literally his
Kick him in the
gimmick.
balls.
I know, right? The referee's out. Like, just fucking.
Go.
Oh no!
Oh, not the arm again.
He's using his arm.
Not the arm. Vince loves the arm gimmick.
The Bobby Heenan that says the arm is loaded. Oh, right in the face with the fucking arm, with literally somebody's arm. They're doing the Spider-Man. They're not even doing this right. One of them has no face paint on. But yeah.
Illusion.
Seriously, like this is really entertaining. It's ridiculous and dumb, but it's super entertaining.
But
It's got a doink mirror spot. Like
this
come
is
on,
what
man.
clowns do. They pull
This is
clowns
great.
like clowns.
This is good stuff.
You can't trust clowns.
You cannot trust a clown. Ever.
This doink is great.
This, not that one.
And some people call joints doinks.
Really?
You ever
Oh,
smoke a fat doink?
that's why that fucking double doinking video. I never understood what double doinking was. But he had. Have you seen it? The double doinking. He has 2 blunts up his nostrils,
There you go. Yeah.
and also smokes a fucking .4 dab all at the same time.
There you go.
That's
Yeah.
where Cheers comes from. Have I told you about Cheers? I want to do like a whole thing on Wondercast.
The show Cheers?
No, my friend Tom, my friend Tom.
Your friends. Okay, I'm gonna fuck with Tom.
Yeah.
I don't care.
He was driving me to the airport one time, and just all of a sudden, was like, imagine if one of these people, we were like on the highway, and then he was like, imagine if one of these people like just jumped out the window of their car, like cheers. And so ever since then, Cheers has become this thing that we like attach to, like anytime somebody like jumps off of something or falls off of something or just like does anything with like complete and total abandon.
You're pitching that we should pick up an inside joke you have with someone else.
Yes.
That's what you're pitching.
It's hilarious.
To the podcast.
And everyone's gonna love it.
Well,
once people understand what Cheers is, they will love it.
The way to do that is to create the Cheers meme. Find the fail video and then add the sound effect to it. Then you have a meme.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna start figuring out way to do it. But yeah, so wait.
So it's just like it was.
So Doink won, right?
Doink wins. Clean.
Clean as a whistle.
Clean. The ref didn't see nothing. Now we have so many refs get injured or they can't see, they get blinded.
Yeah.
What if they had a ref whose gimmick was they were a blind ref? They could ref a whole match.
I feel like they've done that.
Even blind.
That would be pretty amazing.
There's on Facebook, it's been advertising to me that there's a like a local or whatever national wrestling company called like Midget Mania Wrestling.
Oh my god.
That's, obviously all little people wrestling.
Right.
But they were doing it at this drag bar in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh shit.
And they had advertised that for $300 you could referee
Oh shit.
a Midget Mania Wrestling match.
That's a genius gimmick.
And part of me wants to ref a
Man, that sounds
midget
amazing.
wrestling match. That sounds like the most fun I could ever have in my life.
Right? They must make a lot of money off of that because that's a genius idea.
Oh, there's limited spots. So,
No.
and they only do like two a show.
Yeah.
Wow, bro, this toga drip. This should be.
I know, right?
This would be a great Twitter thread. Just take the screenshots of everyone's
All
toga
the toga drip.
and do before the polls go away from Twitter. Have everyone vote. Who had the dopest toga?
Best toga drip at Wrestlemania 9.
Razor Ramon entrance. Welcome to our commentary track for this Razor Ramon match, which will hopefully not have any audio interruptions. If we started the podcast from here, welcome. Please check out Ad Infinitum's album on Bandcamp. It's only $5. Into the Void.
It's really good.
And Razor comes into the not void of Caesar's Palace.
He's also got some drip.
It's not the cattle barn in your
That reminds me of oh my god, it's Mr. Backlund.
It's Bob
I
Backlund,
love Mr. Bob Backlund.
former WWE champion.
So wholesome.
He doesn't even get music.
He doesn't want music. That's what's great about him. He's no nonsense. To beat up everybody in sight? The whole crowd?
That's a lot of people.
I don't think he can beat up all of the people.
We have to ask him.
That's what is wrong with Sherry.
I didn't get a diagnosis.
We get beat up the best places the person. I have to go far. That's clever. Cleaver, even. That's favorite.
Oh, disrespect.
Razor Ramon refusing the show of good sportsmanship by Bob Backlund.
Leave Luna out of it.
Everybody cheers for me.
We're also, ladies and gentlemen, mixing the WrestleMania 9.
Starting off, building the heat. No idea there's actually a storyline to this, man. Doesn't seem to be because they haven't talked about it.
Yeah, I don't see it now. WWE, whenever they have these little hotline things where they have to like black out and say phone number is no longer connected, they should put up like a different phone number. Just have like the same phone number in everything, single one.
Send an automated message.
So
Welcome.
yeah, like, yeah,
You're watching a previous WrestleMania.
yeah.
Here's Hulk Hogan. Eat your vitamins, aka steroids.
Yeah, they could have like a pre-recorded, maybe like 5 minutes of pre-recorded
Just
over that part of
They could
the
just
show.
play the WWF Pile Driver album, and they'll be fine.
Boom. Well, even at 43 today, you gotta get back to credit. He is in shape. But there's nothing between here. It doesn't happen. It lights you out.
Right hand by
Razor is methodically attacking Bob Backlund.
certainly
Is Backlund the heel here? Because even Heenan is shitting on him.
I think everyone likes Razor. I think in Vegas, Sin City, the bad guy's the good guy.
The hitman. Like, smooth situation.
Well, who are the announcers treating this as a bad guy?
By the nurses. Gotta address it. We gotta tell the
I think they're treating Razor as the baby face, but I don't know about Backlund.
Get this straight. At the WrestleMania brunch, is that right?
At the WrestleMania brunch this morning.
Hitman was knocked up
He got
by the narc.
impregnated. His womb is full of child. He missed them, but he's still selling it.
Yeah.
Oh.
What is double underhook? Nice. Bobby Backlund. Sounds like a football player from Oklahoma.
Oh no. Oh no, Razor's in danger.
Yeah. Oh
That's
damn.
it. That's it.
Just for a atomic drop.
Luna's not trying to be caught flashy. That's a little flashy, but
back in. And it's from
Oh, small pack. Oh my god, really?
boom, and it's over. We did it. This is the end of the podcast. We saw Razor Ramon versus Bob Backlund. JK. We're still rolling. Razor. I just love how huge Scott Hall's chest is. Like,
Yeah.
so badass. If only I could have the tits of Scott Hall.
We would all love the tits of Scott Hall.
Money Inc., the tag champs in the house.
Incorporated IRS, of course, the $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase.
I love that jacket.
The first time in a long time, I've gotta believe that your tag team titles are in jeopardy. I've got two reasons. One,
Jeopardy.
Barbara B. King, thanks by your
Turn up the volume.
the mouth of the top, Jimmy Hart. Gentlemen, I've got to be honest with you. Actually, you started this all. It resulted from your actions on a recent edition of Monday Night Raw. Let's go back and take a look how this all unfolded.
Well, we can see the storyline building. Jimmy, fuck Brutus BK.
Whoa.
Fuck Jimmy Hart. I'm rooting for Money Inc.
This is the Hammerstein. Old days of Raw. I like that.
What does isoprone mean?
It's,
Is that a nutrition?
yeah, the nutrition fucking the thing that they're selling and sponsored by.
Seen at home was the immortal Hulk Hogan, and quite candidly,
Yeah, go Cliff. We've been here now. Well, it's time to put up or shut up. It's now. This is WrestleMania 9. This is Las Vegas, Nevada, and this is the palace where the stakes are always high. And that's the way Money Incorporated likes it, because the higher the stakes, the bigger the
Are so good at
It's our
like
backyard.
all the money
Dogs
puns,
open up,
money
the dog
references.
goes backyard.
I don't know about that. I'm not a betting man. Remember our safety.
You know,
He probably thinks about them in his limo as he's counting his money.
Whoa.
Beefcake, you've got the protective mask that's gonna save you in this match.
So
I'm
is
gonna
he
tell you what
IRS right now?
Money's gonna do to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna
Why?
take the mask off and feed
I don't
your
get it.
face into oblivion.
Does he
By the time
represent the
we're through,
government?
You're gonna look like a jigsaw puzzle.
Are they saying that the government is owned by the rich and powerful?
You heard Hulk Hogan.
Well, he's just a heel because everybody hates tax.
Gym last night. That's what money can do.
That's all it is.
And you know,
But the
something, Evelyn, you think
Erwin R.
Beefcake's
Shyster
face
doesn't
looks
work
bad?
for
Wait till you get a load of
the
Hogan.
United States federal
Well, I don't
government.
know if I can
Yeah, of course. Works for the IRS.
Oh, but he clearly works for the $1 Million Man right now.
What?
Yeah, go to Finkus.
At the railroad?
No, not commercials. We want the Fink.
Move the time.
Your Thoreau.
Sandy.
Thoreau,
Andreas.
Pagata.
Something amazing for 90% off retail. It's thousands of new finds every day.
So as we're at blah, 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 blah. As we're at another ad break,
Deserve this.
check out. I'll be watching it soon. I still haven't seen it, but I'm promoting it nonetheless. The film Millennium Bugs, available right now for $4 on YouTube and Apple and all the places movies are streaming. It's a coming of age film set in 1999. And two friends try to discover their purpose in life. It's
Ladies and gentlemen,
and we're back. Yay. That's right. Thanks.
Let's maximum.
Go. Oh, the people are hyped. This is what they fucking came to hear. And
This was part of the double main
this
event.
is one of my
This was
favorite.
halfway through the pay-per-view.
This is one of my favorite wrestling theme songs. Money.
Yeah. I love it.
Oh, there's that guy.
It's so on point.
Like what I love about it is like his gimmick is that he's rich. This is like if like a really strong wrestler came into the ring and his theme song was like muscles, 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 muscles. He's got muscles.
I know where they were.
Another amazing theme song.
What does that mean? Hurt inside. Sexual? Is it sexual meaning? Is Hulkamania just another word for orgasm? Yes. Oh, and the
It's
mask.
just horny, yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
you
be
got
really important. Then he's got this stupid mask
the
on.
protective mask.
Fight for the rights of every man. When did you fight for my rights? When? You're not fighting for rights. Fighting for yourself, folks. Sir.
Ooh, got a little shining.
Yo, he's got a black eye, a full-on black iris for the rest of his pay-per-view. He looks shitting on heel.
Yeah.
That would way cooler. But he's wrestled 2 matches, and his eye is just fucked up. Hulk Hogan, the calendar year before this match, had wrestled 2 matches. That's why they showed Brutus for the build of this match, because Hulk didn't build this match.
Yeah. Probably injured and doing stunt work.
Fight for your rights. Folks, just keep playing it for the whole match. Let's go. So is Hogan about to become both a tag champ and a world champ? Is he gonna win this match? He can't. He can't be a double champ.
No, he could. He definitely could.
He can't. He can't do this. Can't be done. Can't be done. He doesn't want to wrestle that much.
Hulk Hogan can do anything.
Yeah. Oh, I just love hearing it. I just got it. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Can't take it. To hear it from all 4 sides. It's depressing how much more excited the crowd is now.
I know, yeah. It really is.
They were only here to see Hulk
There's a
Hogan.
reason why they just hit their wagon to this motherfucker.
Yo, I loved Hogan.
It's what people want to see.
I thought NWO Hogan was the coolest thing in the world.
Well,
Still got the enthusiasm of taking the money. Well, he might have known behind
He knows.
of a who.
The gym with the weights. His hand slip is what you guys are purporting. On the weights from how much sweat he
well,
was
that's what Bobby
doing.
Heenan said.
And that affected. It fell out his eye.
Should be allowed to wear that. No guts, no blood.
These guys are the comeback kids.
And Jimmy Hart is a no good Benedict
Yeah.
Arnold.
They're the consummate underdog. Hulk Hogan.
Yeah, when I think about comebacks, I think of Hulk Hogan.
Right.
He never got a shot.
Right.
What I don't get is, so Hulk Hogan was in the Mega Powers,
Mhm.
right? But now these are the Mega Maniacs. So Hulk Hogan was the Mega in the Mega Powers, and he's both the Maniac in the Mega Maniac. It brings both of those.
We're looking over beefcake, by the way. That would be right. One for the face.
Yeah, and Beefcake's gear is just horrendous.
I know.
Like, it's like tassels, like in between your cock, like draping down your legs. This is the worst. He looks like a plucked chicken.
Very well.
Does.
And his partner now, doing a double team here on Beefcake. I didn't see a tag made.
We're gonna try to get Hulkster.
And that mask is truly hideous.
Qualified. That's not the only chance. That's IRS and
And
it's very simple. It's about it. The Mega Maniacs.
part of me wants to, in my life,
The Mega Maniacs.
just switch to a Macho Man Randy Savage voice. Like I
All the
like,
time.
yeah. If I went to like a different country or new community, I could just do it. I could just be like, as far as anyone knows, I sound like Randy Savage. Because at some point in his life, he made that decision. You know, that was an active decision on his part. I can't imagine he was 16 and was like, really? Let me see your homework. Gotta see under class, get some extra credit. Oh, yeah, that'll get me an A+. How is that not heelish?
Oh yeah.
If the heel did that, that would have been heelish. But
Hogan does fucking heel shit all the time. It's hilarious. They just love him. They don't care what he does. He's Hulk Hogan. He'll do whatever he wants.
It looks like the Hulk hit the ref.
Yep.
Blur 4. One guess.
You didn't give me time to guess. What the fuck?
Y'all seen a lot of trouble.
Whoa. Hogan's just gonna work those punches to the head tonight.
Yeah, he's fucking up.
I guess Buddy Hughes would have done that. Bad.
Oh, that's double boot.
Cut the tag. So on the chest, Ted DiBiase, the $1 Million Man. He scoops up DiBiase. And they
I have to wonder sometimes how they got a barber gimmick over with the fans. Is it the giant scissors? Is that the
Yeah, the giant scissors, and
the secret?
he was in hair matches.
Was he in a lot of hair matches?
I don't know if he was in a lot of hair matches, but I know that he was in at least. I think his first big feud was a hair match.
Was it? That would make sense. I wonder what he was before he was the barber. Ooh, he just poked him in the eye for literally no reason.
For pleasure. Chris Curtis versus Brutus the Barber BK, hair versus hair. Brutus versus Barry Horowitz, hair versus hair.
Versus Barry Horowitz? Oh my god.
Ricky Ataki versus Brutus Beefcake, hair versus hair. Brian Costello versus Brutus Beefcake, hair versus hair. They just wanted to have a bunch of hair matches. So they were like, what if we the barber? Dale Wolf versus Brutus Beefcake. Luscious Johnny Valiant. Luscious.
They just wanted all their jobbers to get haircuts and wanted a reason in kayfabe.
You can't do that.
What? No, you can't do that.
You can't change the rules. Just hire your lawyers. You're rich. You can get this overturned.
Yeah, there's no way.
Don't do it. Don't go back. Just give
It's
up.
illegal.
No, that's not fair. You can't change the rules of the match, Hulk Hogan, in the middle of the match. Now you're forcing the heels to wrestle you. That's
Hulk
not
Hogan
fair.
can do anything.
That's fair. Except for let his daughter date black guys. That's the one thing he can do. That's a bridge too far.
I shudder to think of that. Hurts.
If you were president, I wouldn't be involved.
You aren't the former manager of Money in Corporate giving.
I wonder if we'll get any Hulk Hogan appearances this weekend.
Hulk Hogan at Bloodsport, GCW.
No. Oh my god, that'll be
Let's go. Brother, I invented no ropes, brother. One day I said, what if we just fight in the ring with no ropes? That would be way tougher. But Vince said, I already paid the ropes, guy. They had to do it. I don't want to cost anyone their job, brother. I'm looking out for the working man. Yes, kill Hulk Hogan. No, keep choking him to death.
No, why don't you stop?
Stop. Oh, more choking. Brutus, you let the ref see it.
You're literally helping them.
Then they could get disqualified. You can win.
Money ain't gonna run his business.
So if you they should have a match called the Hulk Hogan match. Where you change the rules of the match in the middle of the match.
Yeah.
And no one knows exactly what the rules are gonna be. Come on, Hulkster. Find oxygen.
Put a choke him out. This isn't minor league. This isn't basketball or baseball. These are
Hear that? This is not minor league. Yeah, obviously.
Oh. Tap.
What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
This is what he's famous for, Bobby Heenan? This one hole? Kind of burying Ted DiBiase there. He was for one thing. With that great theme song.
I thought Jimmy Hart would have played more role in this match by now.
Well, he's babyface manager now. So he can't be, you know.
He'll be. You said Hogan cheat.
Well, that's true. Yeah, he just cheats all the time.
$1 million dream. This is for all the moguls to say the least. That's why they're tag team champions. Obviously.
This is the one thing I can appreciate about this era of tag team wrestling is like there's so many double teams in modern tag team wrestling that, you know, I think when there's sparse, it's a lot more impactful.
Double as in
Like both tag team wrestlers in the ring at the same time doing stuff, you know?
If there were rappers,
Like the way the Young Bucks wrestle every match.
yeah, right.
Basically their whole offense. Because like Brutus is really trapped. He can't come into this ring and save Hulk Hogan. He can't do it.
Oh no, sir.
I see. I just decided to become choke proof. Fuck y'all.
Yeah, he does.
I've decided. I'm not selling the shit no more. Oh no, it's coming back. See, now me.
There you go. Yeah, just get in there.
Here we go. Oh, now he's got the choke on him. What a twist.
Again, IRS, you are literally helping him cheat against you.
No. Impossible.
He's like, what happened? What the fuck?
Yeah, just count him out.
Well, I don't know. He doesn't gotta count him. That is some mighty fine refereeing there, Dave or Earl Hebner. Oh,
He's alive. Hogan's
wait,
alive.
that's not my corner? That's not my corner. Wait a minute. Where's my corner? Are you my corner, Jimmy? There's the corner. Okay, there we go. Rudy's Beefcake getting the hot tag in this match? The crowd goes crazy. It was pretty good.
Oh, Brutus.
That's a hot tag.
Oh my god.
A knee to the face. Atomic drop over the top rope. Oh my god.
He's about to win the damn thing.
Yeah, this is why people who are like, wrestling is too unrealistic. It's super cringe now. Like literally 30 years ago, a guy could get atomic dropped out of the ring somehow. And you're really gonna tell me that this was a better era of realism in wrestling?
No, it don't. Yes, it don't. Yeah.
Follows by.
I just love that in the Clinton 90s, one of the biggest heels in WWE was the tax man, who was taxing everybody way too much. It was 93.
Oh yeah.
They literally had at WrestleMania 10 the following year a Bill Clinton impersonator at WrestleMania. And of course, my dumbass, when I was younger, was like, is that Bill Clinton? Is that really? He looks different. He looks really different, but I think
That's definitely him.
it's totally Bill Clinton. That's crazy. He's at WrestleMania. I think because I believe, like, yeah, of course. Why wouldn't the president be at WrestleMania?
No, they've taken his mask.
Oh no.
His powers diminished. They're gonna break his face.
I don't even want to watch. Oh god, they're like so squeamish about this.
So Beefcake has a mullet. Crush has a mullet. That's
the big time baby.
This is mullet mania.
That's the baby face move, man.
The Steiners had mullet.
Have a raging mullet. Well, Scott did.
Scott had a mullet.
That's the move, man. I mean, Hulk Hogan kind of has a mullet. He's just bald on.
Shawn Michaels had a mullet.
Shawn Michaels got a mullet. It's mullet mania.
The only match to have a mullet was Razor and Bob Backlund.
That's true, yeah.
This is almost. I wonder if there's any WrestleMania card that's all mullets.
That
A
would
true
be,
mullet mania.
That would be. I would be interested to check that out.
Oh shit. Oh shit. Who's legal? Iris is illegal. Is he?
I have no idea at this point. Oh no, the referee's dead.
Do what you want now, Hulkster. Let's go. Fuck him. Leg drop him.
I love that he like looks at the crowd like,
What should I do?
should I? What
What do I do, guys?
Why are you waiting for the tag?
Bound to the rules.
We're doing a dead referee hot tag right now. There's literally no reason. The referee's not even going to recognize the tag. Who cares? Yes, who cares? Exactly. You just fucking get in there and punch him. Oh, here it comes. Oh, it just kicked him in the balls. And now
beat
he's
him with a mask?
beating them with the mask.
Fire.
Double pin.
Come on, ref. Come on, ref. They beat him.
This is definitely got to be the end of the match, right? Like this is such a. This is obviously the finish.
He's becoming a ref.
He's becoming a ref. Pinned.
So they're gonna win, but not win.
They didn't win. That's not how that is. They can't just. They just grab the belts. Yeah, we won. All right. Why don't you actually try to win the match instead of doing this? What are you doing?
What kind of a calling are they going to rule on this? Let's see this.
What kind of calling?
calling are they gonna rule on this?
The referee decision. The winner of this bout as a result of a disqualification.
So a second referee comes in and makes a ruling that they're disqualified for something that he wasn't even in the ring.
But they already said that the title would change even if they were disqualified.
Oh, it was that they were counted out when they were counted out.
Oh, okay. Okay. Thank God. Okay. Yeah, Hogan. Yeah, take it out on this official. He's fucked with your rights to win.
He fights for the rights of every man,
Yeah, and his rights were infringed. I should have not to just
including his own.
his own manager should be able to fucking win. No, Jimmy's gonna beat him.
Jimmy beats the ref.
You're not worth it.
Wow.
You're not worth sullying the hands of Hulk Hogan. You're not an alpha. You get Jimmy's bitch ass.
Oh my God! What else is left on this WrestleMania?
Yeah, let's hear that shit, Hulk.
Let me hear ya. Gotta be a man.
I am a real American. But for the rights of every person. For what's right. Fight for your life.
Fight for your life. That'd be hilarious if everyone just leaves after this. Okay, we saw Hulk Hogan. We can
This is what they're most hyped about. They have to like spend
Yeah.
another 10 minutes.
I don't know what has to follow this, but I feel really bad for it. Nothing like WrestleMania. They're talking like the show's over.
If we could end the show right here
We can end the show right here.
on a positive note.
It's only been an hour and 39 minutes. Yeah.
Also, he's fine.
Yep.
They took off Beefcake's mask. They beat his face in,
They did for like a good solid couple minutes,
and he's fine.
and he's totally fine. So Bobby Heenan was right. He's
He's
a
cheating.
gimmick.
He's cheating.
He's cheating.
What are you celebrating? You didn't win. You're not the tag champion.
He's just posing for everybody. Everybody came to see the posing.
Oh,
Is he saying, "Oh my God, he has to do it again"? Yes.
You really want more, guys? Oh, really? I can't hear it. You can't hear it. That they want more.
And they just cut away from it, like fuck you, fuck.
You're supposed to lead the ring.
Yeah, I'm like, this shit, yeah. And then the poor announce team has to be like, "What an amazing experience I'm having right now!" Well, Hulk Hogan is posing over and over.
Those humanoids usually do.
Yeah, you can keep doing this over and over. They're gonna keep cheering for you. How about you let the show go
Fight
on?
for the rights of every man. I am a leader.
Why is this guy holding up his gold chain?
Oh, take my money. Take my bling from me. Oh.
What's in the briefcase? It's not locked or anything. It's just,
Is it money?
I don't know. I don't know what's in it.
They gotta keep money in there.
Maybe there's nothing in there.
This is theft.
Yeah, it's papers. It's a brick. There's a
Peter.
brick.
Peter.
Tax forms. Don't you hate taxes? Oh, there's a little lot of cash.
Are you gonna throw the money to the crowd at all? Are you gonna pay off the
Yeah, you
crowd?
gotta. Yeah, don't keep the
Are
money.
those like Caesar's Palace
You're
dollars?
extremely
Are those
rich.
real dollars or Caesar's
They
Palace
look
dollars?
real dollars, don't they?
I just can't believe they're gonna throw real money into the crowd right now.
Literally throwing money away.
Or are they just gonna keep it? Just keep it all through.
No, he's gotta throw it. No, he's just gonna drop it and pose some more.
These people don't want it money. They want the poses, baby.
Oh, he's just handing it out to the front row. Handing it out to the people who paid like $1,000 whatever fucking dollars. Well, these days, probably like a couple $100 to be front row. That's one of the things I've always secretly hated about, like, even sporting events. Whenever they like throw stuff in the crowd, there's always like the people up front, the people in the expensive seats that get first dibs on all that shit. And it's like, what the fuck? Throw us a bone here.
And the perks.
Was this? Did they say who this was? I think it was like Patti LaBelle. Natalie Cole. There you go. Oh yeah, him. That guy. Let's hear from him.
WrestleMania seasons. We've had world-class matches. We've had ice hockey. We had the Olympics game. We had 80 world-class.
Why is his eyebrows like devilishly turned up?
Style, man.
It's only one though. It's just that.
It
one.
was the style at the time.
Did a great job working with us, promoting this event. And the wrestlers themselves in the last couple of days really ingratiated.
Real American is still playing over the fucking speakers.
Bro, hold still posing. Bro. Hold still. Like a posing somewhere. Okay, we don't care anymore.
Yeah, this is way too long. This is a really short WrestleMania, and yet everything in it has been a little bit too long. Mr. Perfect. I kind of despise Todd Pettengill. He's so obnoxious. I've always kind of hated him.
4,000 on new Buick Envision models.
Yeah.
Zero down and get
I mean, he's like earnest also, so it's hard to hate him, but he's so obnoxious.
Full advantage. 2 years, no charge scheduled maintenance.
Fuck you, Brickle Motors. You get a free fucking ad on the Buddhacast? Suck my dick.
I know, right?
Peacock, suck my ass.
You know, Todd, you're not going to believe this. This was the very same guy that was with me last night at the crap tables here, but that's another story.
He literally just got done saying, I'm not much of a gambler.
That personifies athleticism. I'm talking about a man that
Yeah,
does it all
perfect
well,
athlete.
perfectly.
Look at those
Mr.
nips.
Perfect. But what about the reputation
Nips are
that your
poking
opponent
through.
has garnered as of late? The narcissist Lex Luger with that devastating forearm.
Okay,
Very
Lex versus
on my head.
Perfect.
As a matter of fact, he has been knocking out
Yeah,
opponents.
this is heel Lex, the early days of Lex Luger in WWF, where they were doing this whole thing where they were talking about how his forearm is like loaded with a metal plate or some shit.
You come out and tell everybody.
He was called the Narcissist.
You give Bret Hart a cheap shot today at a breakfast benefit.
A
What's wrong
breakfast
with you,
benefit.
pal? You gotta carry a mirror around
The
with
buffet,
you
bro.
to show yourself that you are
Fucked it up.
the great person that you really think you are. This
Breakfast
is
buffet, that
WrestleMania,
sounds
Mean
good.
Gene. I'm on a roll this week. I got a hole-in-one playing golf. I've been hot at the tables. Mr. Perfect is exactly what he says he is. Perfect. And tonight, the Lexus Lark.
The Lexorcist, lol.
WrestleMania, watch what happens. By the way, don't go too far away. I want to go to the tables with you.
That wasn't perfect, Mr.
That was
Perfect.
not, that was very imperfect. Mr. Perfect.
That was almost flawed.
That was an imperfect promo by Mr. Perfect.
Contest is actually quiet during this entry. You might learn how to come down.
Oh my god, look at Narcissist Lex Luger. when he was like first gonna debut, I think there was some confusion among people working at WWE whether he was Narcissus or the Narcissist. And like different people just pronounce it different ways at different times. It was like really weird.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Big giant asses right in our faces.
Damn, WrestleMania 9 with full ass.
Yeah.
In thoughts.
Ask for the kids, baby.
Yo, what a pay-per-view.
Oh, I'm not talking about the night. Now you're making me mad.
That's why I don't think I've ever seen anything quite like that.
Of course not.
No one has.
Doesn't rodeo.
What? Oh.
No. Number one, I'm giving me the eye last
It's like
night.
right next to the microphone. actually.
Yeah, you should take that away.
Shines them all out. Just wait till this goes walk down the aisle and listen up. Natalie Cole will be on her feet like everybody.
6'5".
Natalie Cole loves Mr. Perfect. Speaking of perfect, my God.
He's a great athlete.
I mean, that was like the whole. All the mirrors. For the narcissist. Mirrors with pyro.
Genius, Vince. Genius.
Those poor women having to hold up these like
Genius.
giant Roman candles.
Genius.
I think the whole point of the feud was that like Bobby Heenan introduced the narcissist and he was like, this man is beyond perfect. He's even more perfect than Mr. Perfect.
That's amazing to knock down.
So this is the battle to find who is the most perfect individual. This is a great theme song too. I love Mr. Perfect's theme song. It's so timeless. It's so simple, but it's like so epic and sweeping. Oh, look, check out the ladies walking by Mr. Perfect and checking him out a little bit.
Hell yeah.
Oh,
The curl.
another mullet. So
And he's in
still-
yellow. He's coated as a baby face right now.
Yeah.
Bullet be bullet.
Mullet versus mullet. We got a double mullet match. Every match except one is at a mullet, but I don't think we've had any double mullets.
The mullet steaks are at their apex right now.
There's still a couple matches left that I don't think have any mullets in them, unfortunately. So that streak is about to be broken.
You're right. Let's longer is something else. Talking about what's the moniker? Roll camel breath.
Camel breath. This is we're in the Roman Coliseum right now. In Las Vegas, Nevada.
We time travel back to before the birth of Christ.
Word for it goes away.
Mr. Perfect and the narcissist.
I actually saw the Roman Coliseum. It's pretty impressive. I didn't go inside though.
Was Lex Luger there?
I don't know. I didn't go inside. It probably was.
Wisely so did Luger back into the corner.
The other thing about the 90s, other than mullets, 90s are also the era of the tassels.
Yeah, this thing how shit he was tassels.
Yeah, it's so bad.
Like, he almost
Yeah,
is
this like tassel vagina almost.
yeah, he might as well be a Native American gimmick because there's many tassels.
But everybody's got to have tassels. I don't know if there's been a match without tassels. We should have been counting the tassels too. We got the first match, obviously, we got Shawn Michaels and Tatanka, all with tassels. No tassels for the Steiners and the headstring.
Yeah. Razor, Bob Backlund, no tassels.
Razor Bob Backlund, no tassels. Brutus had tassels.
Hell yeah.
Had many tassels.
But only he likes the vagina tassel.
The vagina and like the prolapsed anus tassels also.
It's just like you want to use the tassel to like accentuate your movement and what you do. So like
And those
shoulder
don't do that.
tassel makes sense.
Elbow tassels, forearm tassels.
You know, like kick tassels on your legs. Okay, that makes sense.
Right.
But like,
But
you don't want to know every
dick
time your
tassels?
like butthole flies. You know? You don't need that. Like,
Dick and asshole tassels.
like you could take like footage of Lex Luthor and these Lex Luger and these tassels and like put like farts in it when the tassels. No one would know.
Oh, there goes.
So hard. With such velocity. You want to take a photograph after the hitman got knocked out? No, I don't have false teeth.
Oh my god, that elbow.
This is an
didn't come anywhere
investigation.
Near.
They're conducting an investigation.
I
as
don't
to
know. Yeah.
who
they're-
attacked the hitman at a fucking breakfast buffet.
What is this? WCW? We're talking about other matches.
Go in. That kind of a competitor.
Oh, smack in the face.
Oh, nice. Let's go.
Yeah, there we go. The scientific wrestling. He also has these leg flags that don't seem to make any sense. He's selling way too much.
Saying something.
This is really sound strategy here.
He's like in so much pain.
So that's what you do when someone has like time advantage. You take them down.
Spinning toe hold here. Nice.
Turn that knee on what he's trying to do. Why not?
Mr. P on the boost. That's probably not a good idea.
Won't get knocked out. He'll get knocked out anyway. When the time's right, Booger will take him out. Because I just know the man. I've known him for a long time. Oh, a knockout. Because he told me. Muhammad Ali couldn't do it. He tried. Yeah. Wow.
What are they talking about?
Macho man, man. That's a part of you.
Yeah, these tassels are just.
Lex Luger do you?
That's all I can look at now. It's just like the tassels, and I'm like tracking the butt movements of Lex Luger.
In trance.
He
He is the narcissist.
is, yeah. That's what it's all about. He's just trying to draw attention to his butthole and his
And like that
dick.
triangle, I think it's supposed to be like reflective, like a mirror.
But why is it a triangle? Yeah, like it just also looks like two vaginas on his back and front.
I have to talk to myself. You two give us all over
Now these teams,
Why should we? Why should
Ooh,
we?
they're falling apart.
they're going way off the rails at this point.
For next year, how's that? Ron?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
That's another thing about Randy Savage is like he's a wrestler. So sometimes shit goes way off the rails because he's just like talking shit. And he's like, I'm not gonna let that insult go. Oh, you got a problem with me here? I'm gonna do the thing right now.
Here at WrestleMania 9.
Starts his first WrestleMania, just like you, Jim Ross. And he's psyched to the max, no doubt about it.
Oh, this is JR's first WrestleMania.
First wrestling.
Holy shit. Rookie year.
And like the only one he would do for like the next, oh, I don't know.
Did that shit?
I don't remember. Did he do? He didn't do. I don't think he did 12. I don't think he did 11. He did 13.
Well, I don't know. I kind of enjoy it.
So, but he didn't do 10. He didn't. I don't think he did 11 or 12. But he did do 13. 13, 14, and then He didn't do 15 because because of the Bell's ballgame, but everyone after that, I think, I'm pretty sure he did. Until, you know, Michael Cole took over.
Michael Cole's never gonna stop. He's gonna do the next fucking 15 years.
Can you imagine Michael
He's gonna
Cole
live forever.
in like his 80s doing
He's gonna
commentary?
call Roman Reigns his fucking grandchildren
Oh my god.
winning the WWE Championship.
Oh, good call. Good officiating. Something you don't hear in wrestling really often. That was a pretty sweet power thing.
Carson's pretty cocky right now.
Yeah, he's the narcissist.
I don't know what it is about this narcissist.
He's a little too cocky for me. I don't know.
He's really into looking at himself. I don't understand. What's so special?
Live. Not just live. Not just one live.
Whoa. I didn't even know he
I didn't know he knew that hole.
Again, these
Fast power.
you were missed.
Yeah, for sure.
Don't worry. I know how to get out of it.
You know, if he was alive right now, Randy Savage was fucking like owned the internet so hard.
Yeah, for sure.
He would be like in every rapper's music video. Like he would be everywhere.
Yeah.
Luger trying to gain that offensive advantage on him earlier. I gotta think of a great deal of fighting. Mr. Perfect.
Oh.
Inside.
Oh.
Ooh, inside cradle.
Cigar.
Wrestling move by Perfect. Taking the big man off his feet. This time.
This has got to be. I don't know. I feel like this is the most solid match on the show so far.
Is it? Really?
As
I
far
thought the
as
first two.
as far as like, I feel like both parties have an equal chance of winning.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know who's gonna win.
Yeah, that's true. These poor people, like they have to shade their eyes to see the match.
And there's no fucking, there's no screen, there's no time transfer to look at.
Yeah.
And stuff.
I remember when I went to WrestleMania 31 at Levi's Stadium. Like probably like a half hour, an hour into it, I was like, shit, man. If I don't figure out, I didn't bring any sunblock. So I was like, if I don't figure out a way to get some sunblock, I'm gonna be fucked. And luckily, if you go to like the first aid tent,
They give you?
they have a shitload of sunblock.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Get up there quick.
Oh, the foot on the ropes. That's not very narcissistic.
Fighting from the backslide right now.
Yes, they are.
Drop your knees, Lex. Drop your knees. Drop your knees. Perfect. Oh, Luger's got the
Always got the rope.
over the foot.
Now,
From that one here.
Luger's got the arms up. He's got
Oh, and
His
he's on
feet are on the ropes. Oh no. Oh my god.
You're the shittiest ref. You're
The
fired.
worst.
You're fired, ref.
How do you not see that?
Oh,
Whoa!
fuck him. He may be perfect, but the ref ain't perfect.
No, he is far from perfect.
Oh,
Oh wow, the ultimate disrespect.
And the smallest mullet. It's the victor.
Yeah. But the largest muscles. Apparently, so he's like I think he was like a professional bodybuilder before he became a wrestler, and they kind of like found him in the professional bodybuilding world. And they like used him. They were promoting like the World Bodybuilding Championships on Superstars and shit during this era.
I think Vince owned a stake in it or something for a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of sense.
He went out. I don't see anything funny here. He went down quick and he went out real quick. Courtesy of the nurses.
Now, first of all, it was a controversial victory for him.
Can you win the match? Can you win the match?
Yes, Bob, that's all we need here.
Uh-oh. Now he's mad.
Quitter, what a coward.
Forearm me in the face, I'll forearm you in the dick.
Damn, bro. Perfect 10 is so dark, bro.
Yeah.
Oh my God. He's gonna be out cold again.
It's even more glaringly obvious when he starts like
Just,
wearing a suit and tying his hair back and like
This is Wrestlemania.
so inhumanly tan.
Oh, oh, oh,
Whoa,
oh.
breaking down the.
Oh, and he was hanging out with
wall.
Sean?
Yeah, with Sean. Shit.
He was like, hey, Sean, I did it. I beat
Hey,
Lex Luger.
Sean.
Oh, Lex, don't fuck up my conversation. Mr. Perfect,
Oh my God, that looked like it hurt.
don't fuck with my conversations.
You're talking about very important things. He's very angry about this.
Don and his
I was
cowboy
talking
boots.
to him.
Don and cowboy boots.
Yeah, look at
and
that.
jeans.
Love it.
My mullet's better. No, my mullet's better. I was telling him he wanted a great mullet.
Uh-oh. Oh, crowd's hyped for Macho Man to beat the crap out of Bobby Heenan.
come on, guys. Let's get him on what's gonna be.
The host? This is the host. This is the second time we've seen him in this entire show. It's been 2 hours.
Silver Communist waiting. The Grim Reaper, the Undertaker, the man who many think cannot be beaten. Will have to take stand at anything. One, the Undertaker away. The almost 8-foot tall giant Gonzalez.
Almost
What a matchup
8
that's gonna
feet
be.
tall. Giant Gonzalez. It's even taller in that full body suit that he wears. 500.
Don't go sooner.
I get it. You got a lot of big people.
Yes. Yeah, we have the biggest people. Oh no, another commercial. For Nissan.
He already, as soon as they said there was video proof, she recanted.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. And the people that are talking shit about his work on sets, they deleted their tweets and they're not explaining anything.
Oh wow.
I don't know.
Oh my God, look at this. Why there is hair on the shoulders, on the forearms, in the like between the groin and belly button area? Oh, all the way down to the pubes.
Yeah, he's got a little.
He's got a
mountain.
pube mountain.
Why was his regular physique not scary enough?
Probably because he got butt cheeks. Look at this. Full on butt cheeks. That's not PG.
Future WWE Hall of Famer, the Giants are.
Yeah. I think this is like the third. Is it the third or the second match of the street? I can't remember now. I know he had a match at WrestleMania 8. I think he had one at 7.
Look up the street.
Pretty sure it was.
Oh, it's Pharaoh with the pharaohs in a little chariot of the
A
Undertaker.
raven? What is that?
A buzzer.
A buzzer? That's great. There's a whole Wikipedia page for the street. Yeah, Jimmy Snuka at WrestleMania 7 was the first. And Jake Roberts at WrestleMania 6, at WrestleMania 8 was the second one. So this is number 3.
Damn, I would love a foam rest in peace urn WWF.
Yeah,
Fucking dope.
that is cool. Is that bird bolted
Strapped in
to
to its master, you know.
Yeah, he's like trying to fly away. He's like, no.
Fuck these crowd.
Yeah, I want to fuck out of here.
There's a giant that comes out of here.
He will eat me. Showing him his butt. Fuck this guy. Move him.
Future Republican presidential candidate Mark Calloway. That I'm here.
Staring at each other. The giant Gonzalez. The giant is the old the emperor that the Undertaker's had to look up to.
Yeah.
6 and 11.
His parents were shorter than him, said the Bruce.
Yeah.
Because they were dead. The underdog.
Especially if you're down on the mat, that's where the Undertaker doesn't want to
The
be.
hair on this bodysuit is so weirdly placed to me. It's all in these giant like clumps,
Buying weight here.
and it's like down the sides of his legs. It's on his shins and the back and his calves, and like up the sides of his leg. Yes. Get the visual good. Get the cameras.
And the Undertaker.
Nah, bro. I'm gonna no sell all your shit. We're gonna have to fucking chloroform me. Oh, the one knee.
My mullet is bigger than your mullet.
That was not. I always wondered how the hell he did that with those like chop things to the throat that he would do. It made him look good too. It was impressive. Oh, he's gonna choke slam him already? No. Did he just hit him in the balls?
DQ him.
Yeah, he's like doesn't know what wrestling is, so he's just like, I'm just hitting the man. What are you doing?
Is he human? Is the man human? We're gonna find out. Either of them human. We're gonna find out.
Whoa, old school, back when it was new school.
I think Gonzalez is battered the corner.
Yeah, he's just like, he looks like a jobber right now, except he's like a giant sized human.
Undertaker to bring the giant out of the giant Gonzalez out of the corner. The Undertaker walks right in that Bigfoot body.
Bigfoot. Oh, you're kidding. The Roman Coliseum.
This is basically what I'm expecting.
Almost
Versus Brock Lesnar. Like just a guy who really doesn't know what a wrestling is, beating the shit out of someone who's super cool and awesome.
He looks like a 5'10" guy.
He can't do a sleeper because he's too tall.
Still haven't seen it happen.
The fucking cars on front when I walked in here.
It's already too long, please, man.
Yeah, it's not.
Against
Oh,
Howard
that.
Wolford. The Undertaker. What a beautiful day.
He's so bad.
He's out of moves. That's
He
why we're in a
doesn't
chokehold.
know. Oh,
Can't believe the way the Undertaker being taken apart.
little patches of hair.
That's far from over.
Personally, on that, but he personally takes it good.
Why would you even photograph him from the side? Like, it looks so damn. Well, then you gotta photograph him from the back.
Butthole on the peak out.
I can't get over the butt. Like, why not have a bodysuit that has wrestling?
Why can't the
trunks on
giant
it?
wear trunks?
Yeah, I don't understand why they had to.
You could write Gonzalez on his ass.
Yeah, I mean, like, yeah.
You put a G on his
Was
cock.
his physique so bad that he had to wear a bodysuit, or was it
They
just
just didn't think he was muscular
just an
enough.
idea?
They didn't think he was muscular
Yeah, I
enough. so they
guess,
drew
but like,
muscles
this
with it.
is your answer to that? Like, oh, terrible.
Use the urn.
The power of the urn.
Taker back up to a vertical face, fighting back up. Just refusing to stay down.
Undertaker's got a lot to prove. It's a definite uphill battle.
Elbows to the midsection. And he's trying to distance himself from the giant.
Takers finally no.
Whoa. Wow. Usually he would land on his feet for that.
Undertaker's never run that fast when he was pushed. Guaranteed.
He was pushed. What? Randy Savage got the scoop.
Gonzalez big. But it's just.
Oh man. Oh man.
So one thing I'm psyched about this year is Andy Kaufman going in the WWE Hall of Fame.
Yeah. Do we know who's inducting him?
No, we're not sure yet.
Because like if they could get Jim Carrey, that's the move. Have Jim Carrey.
I hope it's actually Bob Zamuda
Oh yeah, that would be good.
as Tony Clifton.
That should be, yeah.
That
Oh
would be
yeah,
great.
yeah, that would be the best.
That would be really cool. But I wonder if Lawler's going to be involved because
Oh yeah, Lawler's got to
he
be.
was in the hospital, but he could be involved in some way.
Of course. But the thing about Bob's Muda, I don't know if multinational corporation WWE is willing to give Bob's Muda a live microphone on their programming because he would do some fucking like he would pull some shit.
Break the PG era apart.
Yeah.
Fuck my god.
Not even that, just like I'm Andy Kaufman, I'm not even dead. I admit it. I finally admit he like that would be the news making headline. He admits that he's Andy Kaufman and Andy Kaufman's not really dead.
That's a big storyline, huh?
Here comes, oh no, chloroform. Like, why do this? They're like, that's it.
Undertaker wins
By
by
DQ.
DQ. What a amazing streak.
The third match in the streak was a disqualification win.
It's over.
I think they give the Undertaker the power of pinning him, but
There have been 3 matches, four total matches, including this one. in the street that didn't end with a pinfall. This one, disqualification. There have been 2 submission wins in the street, and the other one was a casket with Mark Henry at WrestleMania 22.
This is worse than getting knocked out like the narcissist been doing it.
They got people in togas are trying to provide medical attention here. You're like, yeah, I fucking did it. I'm awesome.
Yeah, we gotta put over Giant Gonzalez. He's gonna be a part of this company.
I'm
for
like
30
twice
years.
as big as this guy, but I needed to fucking poison him.
Okay, I am officially, I think this is a shit WrestleMania.
It is. It's really bad.
In this moment,
It is. It's so bad.
this is a crap WrestleMania.
This is really like obviously the streak wasn't a thing at this point. Otherwise, no one would have accepted.
Yeah, but
But
really,
it's even without the streak.
Giant Gonzalez beat the streak.
This is so terrible.
Okay,
He broke the streak. He did.
he's the original broken record. He's the conqueror. Giant Gonzalez, eat, sleep, conquer, break the streak.
Giant Gonzalez is the 1 in 2 and 1.
No, he's not. Stretcher now. Get the fuck up, Undertaker. Defend your fucking honor. No.
The win though, he won. He won the 3-0 WrestleMania.
You're a paper champion. Taker. No.
Is this it? This in the main event? Are we almost done with this? It's crap WrestleMania.
I'm ready to tap on this.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so bad. There's only
Why are
20
there pirates holding a rotten teeth back? Yes.
Oh,
thank
here
you.
we go. Here we go.
Thank you, Taker. Hey, you better be scared, bro.
Yeah, man. You can't kill a dead man. You didn't kill him, you knocked him out.
This is proof.
He's a zombie mortician. Can't be killed. Why couldn't we have just done this without the disqualification?
Because Vince didn't
This
want to
is
pin him yet.
so much better.
Vince didn't want to pin him yet.
So have him like walk out or something. Good old Hardy with woman.
And he's not even selling this.
Yeah, he's like, he just hit me, but that hurt.
I lose and I get hit. This is stupid. Okay, I was almost about to change my mind and say that this is the best WrestleMania, but it's back to being shit WrestleMania again. I was almost there.
Pickle. Pickle. The war is far from over.
Just like the fact that this happens in this match and in the Mega Maniacs match.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah.
Where there's a DQ and the person who. It's not fair.
And it's a Tonka match. His
Yeah.
streak. His streak
Yeah, for the
continues.
belt. Twice for the belt and now Taker? Come on, guys.
Oh, yeah.
This is the showcase of the immortal.
It's a showcase of the disqualifications.
Jimmy Ross,
These
I
two
hope that,
Mania.
somewhere along the line, Bobby
Oh,
Heenan
shit.
could get to a store of some sorts and get to maybe an underwear salesman.
What's
There's
happening?
so much happening here at WrestleMania.
Yeah, apparently.
Oh, he didn't shit himself? Is what insinuating?
We must have missed that.
Wrestling coverage should check in. Bret the Hitman Hart squaring off against the 505-pound challenger from Japan, Yokozuna. Of course,
managed by Mr. Fuji. They came to the World Wrestling Federation, and of course, they have people standing.
I love how they
on
put
talking
World
about
Wrestling
this
Entertainment
wrestler from
in the
Japan.
subtitles,
They came
but they
immediately,
can't get
Mr.
normal
Fuji said,
words right
"Challenge anybody
half
who
the
can take
time.
This man off his feet. One of the first to step up and issue a challenge to Mr. Fuji
They
on
have
that
their
very
priorities.
Sunday was none other than Hacksaw Jim Duggan. As a matter of fact, let's go
Hacksaw.
back in time and see how that all
You're gonna go back in
unfolded.
time? Even further than the Roman Empire?
Whoa. The Duggan times. Oh no. He's sitting on Hacksaw. Don't do it.
Don't do that. You're 500 pounds.
Don't do that.
You're gonna hurt somebody. God, that is down. He sits on him so gently too. It's great.
You'll never get used to seeing something like that from the 505-pound
Never
mammoth
get used to it.
Yokozuna. Now, just last week, I personally was on hand for the contract signing, the official signing for the match between Bret the Hitman Hart and Yokozuna.
Oh, shit.
Oh, a contract signing. That old chestnut. Oh no. You're gonna sit on the Hitman?
Brett
The
Sit
Hitman, oh no.
Man. Yoko the Sit Man.
It has been a very difficult
Hitman v. Hitman.
Bret the Hitman Hart, the World Wrestling Federation champ. And of course, the odds makers
Put them
right
together,
now
you get the
saying
shit,
that
man.
yes, perhaps Yokozuna will be the new World Wrestling Federation champ. I'll tell you what,
We are
I
so
can't
off the
think of a
rails,
better
man.
individual who can share with us his perspective regarding just who is.
No.
Let's talk to Hulk Hogan again.
No. Why are you still in your gear? Don't do it, Hulk. Why do you have triangles?
But
What's that mean?
Yeah, everybody's got triangles.
I just left the WWF Champions dressing room. Bret the Hitman Hart, and the one thought I want to leave him with was that all the Hulkamaniacs in Hulk Hogan are in his corner. But you know,
Are
for the
they?
last couple months, these seem to be the times when people do step over the line. First off, with my bionic brother Brutus, and
My
then
bionic
last night,
brother?
leaving the gym here in Vegas. I guess money can buy certain liberties around this town. They took it out on the Hulkster brother, but the little Hulkamaniacs put
What?
forward the ring. You know, Bret Hart. A
Took
warning to
liberties?
the wise, brother. You're a brother. You're a Hulkamaniac. And since so many people are stepping over the line, I want you to watch this Yokozuna and Mr. Fuji like a cat, brother. I want you to watch. And I also want you to know, brother, that me and all my Hulkamaniacs are on your side. But as I looked into the eyes of Bret Hart just a few minutes ago, Mean Gene, I know the power of Hulkamania. I know the greatness of Hulkamania. And as I looked at his eyes, I questioned Hulkamania's own greatness. That's
Whoa.
why right now, I'm
Holy
issuing a
shit.
challenge to either you or the Jap brother.
Or the Jap. Oh my god.
In the attitude that Bret Hart has.
Oh my god.
WWF title.
Holy shit.
1993 racism.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Hulk's gonna be like,
I'm gonna firebomb him.
mother. Oh god, fuck.
Somewhere. Whoa.
He's gonna have black and blue eyes on top of the squintiness of their possible nature. Brother.
Oh my god. Prince Charles' ears? What the fuck is a hat on?
Wild thing.
Oh, there's togas. Are those diaper togas? What the fuck? What is with those sunglasses? Poor Torma.
You're wild.
What are these?
Are they workers? They're just being
I have no
crazy.
idea. I don't know. Are they just crazy
So
fans or
what?
are they wrestlers? I don't know. That's so weird.
Crazy.
Oh my god.
Vision models.
Oh.
Pay $0 down and get two.
This is a great WrestleMania to watch high, I guess. It's fucking entertainment value to the max.
No charge scheduled maintenance. Experience the savings at Brickell Buick GMC.
Oh my god, so many commercials.
There's been a murder. I'm trying to figure out what happened.
Life was a lie. Can't go back to the way things were.
Really? I don't know when you can come.
Gonna be a match, okay? Got you. Okay.
Thank you, Peacock, for reminding us of all the things that you have.
He's getting away 271 pounds. Let's get it done right now.
71 difference. Insane. That's more than Bret Hart weighs. I sure hope this one has a definitive finish.
Oh, don't worry. It'll have a conclusive finish.
Yes, it will, yeah.
Everything will definitely be over after this match.
Buddy, just as Yokozuna walked out to the ring, the clouds have come over.
This show is also filled with women being used as props. That's also a very attractive feature of Las Vegas WrestleMania.
And animals.
Yeah.
Definitely the most animals at WrestleMania.
I wonder if there's any damage done. Did you get a black eye, broken nose? I don't know. I'll tell you one thing, Hulk Hogan had a band day already too.
Shotsmakers here in Vegas have Yokozuna as the heavy favorite.
Checkered robe is pretty dope.
For the championship of
Yeah. Yeah, I like that. I love the way they always film his entrance with like the super
Fully
fast
decked.
and then the
Let me tell you something. Already, that's big. I got respect for the pink and black. And that's that they champion that everybody could be proud of.
and he's putting his foot down. All about respect. Look at the tassels, another tassel
On
man.
his jacket. Not in ring gear.
No frills on the ring gear. Those are like general tassels though,
No, but they're big count.
like pomp and circumstance of royalty of some kind. Smooth that title. Kiss it goodbye.
That round means so much.
He's in full pink today.
And watch this. I'm
Extra
always
baby
done
face.
this. That's exactly right. I'm trying to buy fans. Don't start. She really means it.
He has a Bret Hart wrestle buddy already.
So obviously he's a big fan.
He's already a fan.
He's not the guy who's on the road runner.
he saw.
Yokozuna versus Bret the Hitman Hart. What's at stake? The World Wrestling Federation Championship belt. Brother, that's everything.
That's
That is
everything.
it.
That's the thing.
He's been chilling on the thing. I think he got a commentary like you used your limit of doing the things.
He maxed out his thing.
RESPCT?
Aretha Summit.
Did Savage just like steal that from the sign? He's like, no, I'm gonna use that, brother.
Second generation, his daddy is proud. You had 11 in the first hitter?
Oh, brain.
Oh, that's great.
We've been waiting for it. This is it.
It's always a good WrestleMania. Oh, that's a great shot. Look at that.
Tassels.
More tassels. Look at that. Yeah, he's got tassels too. It's always a fun WrestleMania when you got the brain on commentary. The one before this, WrestleMania 8, it was him and Gorilla Monsoon. That's super funny. Him and Monsoon together is so good.
Hitman beaten on Yoko's face and Yoko goes,
Yeah,
man,
some sense in this motherfucker.
Can't even get his hands around it. Can't get his hands around it. We tried.
He tried, so what?
damn, that was a nasty
Yeah.
tackle.
I don't know if he's going up the realize that he is coming out at.
So this is another
You're right.
Hanoi family, right?
Yep.
Yokozuna. What a family. Them and the Hearts, man. Those are the two wrestling families, the wrestling dynasties. How is his foot stuck? He's just...
You're right. Yes, I am right. I'm right.
That's my gimmick.
My favorite thing is when he's like, especially WrestleMania 8, like 10 or 20 times throughout the show, he's like, I'm a broadcast journalist.
And finally, the referee is able to get Yokozuna out of those ropes.
Oh,
Ooh.
oh,
Oh. Yokozuna knows psychology, man. He's got some ring IQ. For sure.
Something I know firsthand. Because I wrestled Yokozuna.
Understands what pops the crowd.
And that's why he's the challenger for the championship.
Plays around with it. Really well.
I'm telling you right now. But if anybody can do it, the big and black, the Hitman can't. Back.
And a slam by Yokozuna.
oh shit.
Oh. Big, huge ceremony.
Did we get enough leg drops? Yeah, we had a lot of leg drops back in the day.
Someone should bring back the just like traditional leg drop. Like no one even does it as like just a regular move. Always like top rope leg drop or some shit.
National hero.
Gods of Caesars know something, don't they?
The gods of Caesars.
Japanese home run.
What?
They got winning this championship.
The all-time great Japanese home run hitter. Sadaraku. More education. This is awesome.
Deep cuts, bro. I mean, these kids don't have like Wikipedia to look it up.
You'd have
So you
to-
go to like an encyclopedia and be like,
Oh my god, I remember those days.
Sure, he's in great shape, but this man, 505 pounds, is totally awesome. Just can't be moved around.
Perhaps Macho Man, if Bret Hart can just survive and hang on and try to physically extend this big monster, maybe, just maybe, that might be the
You
strategy.
got a nerve hold? Is that a nerve hold?
Second that goes by.
oh my god,
That's
my,
something that needs to come back.
my favorite fucking thing
Were you constantly
on
aware of the
my favorite YouTube channel, Wrestling Bios.
never were concerned
There's a
about
match
who it was. I never
that
faced
was
the
Savio Vega versus Rocky Maivia, and Savio Vega hits 5 nerve pinches on Rocky Maivia in the match over the course of this entire match. So by like the last nerve pinch, he like puts in all these like explosion fucking graphics and shit. And he's like, uh-oh, Rocky's gonna get addicted to benzos after all the fucking damage done to his nervous system tonight. His career's over.
Almost there, but right, you have to do it. You better get a pin.
What goes into that?
Ooh.
For a 505-pound man.
So you took his head off for any size man.
Oh, it's out of here.
Out to the master.
Go.
He's not even breathing heavy. He's 505.
Not even breathing.
He seems like he's really heavy.
He's definitely.
He's 500 pounds by definition. He's breathing heavy. Okay, he's heavy and he's breathing.
And once again, that Oriental nerve hold.
Oriental nerve hold. Oriental.
Oriental? That's what you're going with?
with?
This one you're going with?
Think like Macho Man. I did sit me in all kinds of credit right here. Just the fact that he's still in the ball game, right? Come on, man.
He's still in the ballgame.
This is the beats.
Technically, he's still in the ballgame. Getting your nerves pinched.
Oh, yeah. So the thing USA is what they're saying. Got right AI.
But Brett's not from USA.
Yeah, right.
That's
They
good.
don't-
Who gives?
It's just the thing that
I
they
think the
chant at
crowd-
fairs.
I feel like the crowd has thinned out a little bit.
Yeah, that little few people left.
I don't know if they're
after
just
Hogan.
on their feet. I don't know. I feel like not quite as packed as it was. I see a few empty chairs here and there. Maybe they're taking a shit. I don't know.
Oh, to be like move off of the mat. Oh, we got him.
Bret Hart hits the clothesline.
Oh, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no.
Hold on to the buckle hand.
No.
No, now the turnbuckle's exposed. What madness will occur?
It probably won't factor into the finish of the match.
No, but it's Chekhov's turnbuckle. It's gotta
Chekhov's
be
turnbuckle, yeah.
No. Oh no!
Oh,
You're a dirty, stinking cheater. You're a dirty, rotten hyena.
is he gonna sharpshooter? Oh my god, how can you get the sharpshooter? Look at his ass to fucking
It has to be extra sharp about
He's
this.
fucking toward himself.
Okay, but Hulkster told you to watch Mr. Fuji.
Watch Mr. Fuji.
He told
The
you,
referee certainly isn't watching him.
dumb fucking Canadian.
Oh no. Another illusion. Whoa, how about that?
Not even a drop on him or anything.
Doesn't do it, yeah, like no, yeah.
Just off the salt. In
Just
the
the
eye?
salt in the eyes.
Is that his fucking kryptonite? Is salt? I don't know what. And now the
And
Hulkster's
Hulk
like,
Hogan is
fuck you.
irate.
That's it. Bret Hart. No one's even.
I would
fucking-
never cheat. in a
Yoko's
match.
barely had a moment before Hulkster's in the ring.
Of course.
What the fuck?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Doesn't let anybody
He
have
didn't
their
even
moment.
get fucking 2 seconds of a reign
Mr. Fuji on.
before Hulk had to go after that dirty J word. What the fuck? Stand for this shit in America. No, no, Mr. Fuji, get more salt.
Yeah, just salt him in the face. buddy.
Salt them now.
Salt him.
Before the match, you can't get disqualified. Who? Who? I did the first match in yellow. I'll do the second match in red. Brother. Because I'm that cool. Get in there, Hulkster. Get in there. Why don't you go in there, Brett?
No, dude, yeah, right.
Bring back your fucking title, Brett.
You're still fucking blind?
The fuck? Hulk Hogan's got one fucking eye. Okay? Yeah, salt this fucking bitch ass. And don't miss, Mr. Fuji. Don't fucking no,
Mr. Fuji.
Because fuck. Oh god, no.
There we go.
Oh.
The crowd loves it.
Thank God. Hell yeah, they love it. This is not the WWE universe. This is the crowd of Hulkamaniacs, dude. What if this happens this year? Cody wins it, and then all of a sudden Hogan runs out. He goes, "Hey, brother, my turn. I want a shot this time.
Brother, it's my time."
What do you say? Hogan versus Rhodes right now. What would be the best part is no, that's not how it plays out. We just saw how it plays out. Brandy has to come out as the manager. And then she has to be like, Hulkster, we challenge you right fucking now. Because Cody's that fucking good.
Oh my god. So that was WrestleMania 9.
That was Hulk Hogan's Power Fantasy, last Power Fantasy with Vince.
Did it live up to the hype
before he
of
went
WrestleMania 9
to WCW? Is he in cowboy boots or those wrestling boots? They're cowboy boots. I think they're cowboy boots.
Oh yeah, they are. They're totally cowboy boots.
The American. Gotta leave these fans really happy for stuff. What a way to invest in the future of the company, Bret Hart.
Yeah, that's good. The new generation, baby.
So by the time Yoko gets the championship again, I think Lex has turned into the replacement Hulk. The All-American.
Yeah.
Lex Luger.
Yeah, it was like around the time that he body slammed him.
So
Fireworks.
As fireworks erupt over the beautiful Roman Colosseum of ancient 1990, what did I say, 3?
93, yes.
93. So we bid you adieu. I have been your host, Steven.
And I have been world non-binary heavyweight champion D-Rock.
And remember, kids, you can never have enough mullets, you can never have enough tassels, and you can go to Bandcamp and spend $5 on Into the Void by Ad Infinitum.
Hail Thunder.
Hail Thunder.
Wundercast? Give it up for Wundercast, man. What an adorable name.
You're listening to the Wundercast.
What's up, everybody? This is Jason David Frank, Green Ranger. You're listening to Wundercast.
You can find it at Wundercast, and I know they love Effie.
Subscribe to the Wundercast.